Tank Talk is officially on Team Redcon 1. Stay at your highest state of readiness with the fastest growing supplement company in the United States of America, Redcon 1. Redcon offers a multitude of products to make sure you're energized and feel at your best with their Total War pre-workout, Redcon 1 energy drinks, protein, and more. And as a bonus to feeling energized and at your best, use our promo code TANKTALK at checkout to receive 20% off your next order. Hey yo, are you sick and tired of sitting around on the couch or the bar stool and missing out on the live action? Well, look no further. We got you covered with the help of the official ticketing partner of the Tank Talk podcast, SeatGeek. SeatGeek lets you know what seats are absolute crop and what seats are the best in the house with their unique deal score feature, as well as offering the best ticketing prices in the market. Use promo code TANKTALKPOD, all caps, no spaces, at checkout and get $20 off your first purchase. Download SeatGeek on any iOS or Android devices and go out there and experience the live action of any big game today.
Go Raptors! Yeah!
The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude? And welcome back to the Tank Talk podcast. It's Tank Lettieri speaking to a microphone here out of Emerge Media Creators Co-op. We apologize for the technical difficulties there, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're back up and running. Week 13 is the bed. We are on to week 14, and it sounds like we're loud and clear. We're back in business, baby.
We balling, baby.
We back in business, baby.
I'm standing on business.
Hey, on this December 3rd, ladies and gentlemen, in-season Hard Knocks AFC North starts tonight. So we get a little behind-the-scenes action on what's going on in the AFC North. First of its kind, Hard Knocks is trying a little something different here. So shout out to them, and shout out to you for tuning in. Make sure you're following us at Tank Talk _pod. Stay up to date with everything Tank Talk Podcast. And,
know what it is?
Head up on the website. Hit up the website, tanktalkpodcast.com. Stay up to date with all Matt Johnson's fire-ass blogs. I know this week we're all a little busy with Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving holiday, spent some good time with the family and had some goodies. So without further ado, let's keep the ball rolling. To my left, I'm joined by the one and only Brother Brand. What's up, Dave?
So hello. Hungover from all that Thanksgiving food, man.
Just coming out the food coma.
Oh yeah. Had a quick little weekend with the summer, watching football. Great weekend.
I mean, we had boots on the ground too. For Sunday's Bills-Niners game.
Great game.
A little chilly
Niners
out.
annihilation.
Oh yeah.
You can call that a game if you want to.
It was
fun to watch. Great game.
Yeah, it was.
I'm sure we'll dive into that and much more, but I'm glad you had a good weekend, Brother Brand. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
and
Thanksgiving.
all that to you. And now we move to the holiday season, man. It's a season of giving. And all this man does is give out hate.
You know what it is.
To his left, we got hating as Donny.
We just keep giving and giving, baby.
Season of
Time
giving.
is gone. Yeah.
The weekend. Did you do anything cool?
It was good. There was a lot of games going on. We had Thursday,
What?
Friday,
What?
Sunday,
What?
Monday.
What?
Shit, there might have been a game on Saturday. I might have missed it. Who knows?
College football for sure.
Yeah. Prime time.
Crazy week for football.
And I'll tell you what, it was rivalry week for college football, and
Nuts.
I want to get your thoughts on this because I'm sure you guys see it. You guys don't watch college football, but I'm sure you see most of the clips.
Oh
It's
yeah.
obviously rivalry weekend.
Ooh, the fighting.
The fighting.
Yeah.
What's your guys' initial reaction to the flags getting posted in the middle of the stadium there?
I like that. Do it. I'm all in. The win. If you don't like it, don't lose.
Don't lose.
Duh.
So now, what do you think of the team, like the home team, the opposing side, just getting there and fighting for their field there?
Yeah, it's their field.
Because Saturday I was working at
Squabble up.
David Adams. We were streaming while all this was happening, and everyone was like, "Oh, well, what the fuck? Why are they fighting?" I'm like, "Goddamn, you! First off, you beat us in our home stadium.
Yup.
Second, you're planting your flag in the middle of the fucking field.
You're right.
You deserve it.
You don't deserve to get beat up. No, you deserve. Go take your sorry losing ass to the locker room. Yeah, this is our
You
field now.
lost.
If you wanted to be your field, maybe you should put up more points than us.
I see where you're coming from, but listen, you're not just coming in here. You're coming in here beating my team,
Yeah,
and then you're gonna plant your flag,
yeah, we sore winners around here.
and we sore losers.
So some go get it.
So we're gonna collide, boy. Speaking of colliding, I mean, we got aim on the ones and twos, just colliding with the board back there. And
What's up?
Jiu-jitsu, man? How's your weekend?
Weekend was great. I appreciate you asking this week.
Thanks, man.
It's
I
really-
ask every week though.
Yeah,
It really, hits me deep in my heart that you asked me about my weekend once in a blue moon, once in a millennia.
He's going even in
Whatever analogies you like to say, but I really appreciate it.
Ada, can you take us through? So obviously Thursday night we had the Miami Dolphins and Green Bay Packers for Thanksgiving special, a little nightcap, if you will.
a little ass beat.
Take us through a mind of an Aiden when the Packers were laying a smack down on the Dolphins.
I was straight sleeping because I knew
Oh, boy.
Dolphins, they couldn't do nothing against a top 10 team.
What?
They can't do anything good against a good team.
Facts.
Tua turn the ball over.
To turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold out there too.
It's a
Lambeau
little
Field.
chilly.
Good luck.
It was a little chilly. Didn't know how to handle that.
One of the
No,
coldest
man,
games they
no
played.
Go sit yourself down next to the heater, boy. It's GG's on the season for you.
It potentially might be. I mean, it's still crazy. Technically, I think they're still in it.
They're gone for good.
Yeah.
You're going for good.
Yeah, they're done, bro. Yeah, Mike McDaniels for good. He's done, bro. Get him out of here.
And head coach.
Yeah. He's done as a head coach. You go coach somewhere else. Go be an OC somewhere. You ain't leading nobody out there shivering around, walking around with your
Yeah,
little t-shirt on.
You see him. He's like holding the pen.
He said, I don't know what to do.
It isn't that cold enough. What was it last week? He brought his daughter out with him to the podium. Was just like, yeah, make sure you guys. I brought my daughter, so you guys don't say nothing bad about me, okay? Whatever. But let's talk a little bit about the Sunday night football action, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing college football, I don't know you guys since you don't follow.
Okay.
So there's a thing called the Heisman Trophy. I'm sure
Heisman,
you
yeah.
guys are familiar.
You see the little package?
It's essentially their MVP.
Yep.
And typically, whenever the player is about to win, or some of the candidates for the Heisman Trophy, it's like, okay, these guys have their Heisman moment. And ladies and gentlemen, I think Josh Allen had his MVP moment
What?
this weekend against the Niners. Coolest fucking play I've ever seen in person. Not even just like having boots on the ground. They scored on our side of the end zone.
It was right there.
Threw to Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper was, kind of caught up. I thought they were going to blow the whistle there. I thought they were going to blow it dead.
probably.
And then all you see is Josh Allen run up. I'm like, I feel like something about to happen. Like I said, I thought they're going to blow the play dead. Didn't? All you see is that Josh Allen hitting the Superman
Yeah.
in the end zone.
That shit was clean.
Brother Bear, what was your initial reaction? Because we were fucking losing it up in the stands.
Oh, we were going ballistic. Not even just us, the whole stadium. Nobody saw that shit coming.
MVP chance instantly.
Oh, yes. That shit was
Yeah.
electric.
So I know we had Saquon Barkley as an MVP last week, but on the show I did say, okay, Saquon Barkley got the MVP, but it's because Josh Allen didn't play.
He didn't
He
play.
took the week off.
Yeah.
Donnie, what's your whole thoughts on Josh Allen MVP? Are you all in, brother?
Yeah, I'm all in after this week. What they did out there in the blizzard. He said, "Look at your quarterback. Look at mine. This is what a big quarterback that can run, throw,
Right,
got a
right.
cannon on him look like.
Yeah.
Any elements don't matter. Putting up 35.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
No MV3 for you?
They having a rough time out there.
No
Can't
MV3
be
for you.
can't be MVP at 10-6.
I can't.
Can't do it.
So
try.
Josh Allen is the first quarterback, and I will say this, listen clear, okay?
All right, listen.
First quarterback to ever do this in the same game.
Okay, go ahead.
No other quarterback has done this in NFL history. A passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and a receiving touchdown. They counted that as a receiving touchdown.
Yeah, I thought that was funny and weird, but I was with it.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It was cool.
First quarterback to ever do it, and they
But
interviewed
not a
him.
catch.
Oh, it's funny how that works, isn't it? How you gonna get a receiving touchdown without catching the ball?
Yeah. Without receiving it.
Fucking beats me. So then they interviewed him after the game. And they're like, "Yeah, so Chris Collinsworth wanted to have us let you know that he started you this week in fantasy. He's like, shit, I did too.
My guy. Uh-huh.
So it's great. I think the last time we seen it, obviously Lamar Jackson threw the ball to himself off a batted pass in the playoffs last year.
Oh yeah.
But then the last time it happened, I think was Marcus Mariota 2017, 18.
That was Alex Smith Chiefs, I'm pretty sure.
So we'll say 16. Where he threw it up, got batted, caught it for a touchdown. Boom, they win the wild card game.
That was cool.
Insane. So Donny, no more MV3. This is all Josh Allen, huh?
Yeah, it's cut for Lamar. They losing too much. Can't do it. Can't do nothing with that. And Josh Allen's out there. I don't think there's any silly turnovers this week either. So
I don't even know if they turned the ball over at all.
I don't think so.
They was hurting. He hurt his hand too in the very beginning. Didn't matter.
See, I didn't even know that. I was on cloud fucking 27 up in the stands. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, the snow.
Yeah, no, they were showing he was like grabbing his hand a lot on the sidelines. They were showing. I was like,
It's just cold outside, man.
Nah, it was just like the glove hand. Something bad happened, but then he was good.
He's all right.
Yeah,
Quick aspirin.
Was that took quick aspirin?
Yeah,
that's all. So pretty much where Josh Allen sits right now. If we're talking number show, because this is a huge number show, this is a huge stat show.
Yeah, all we do is stats.
Josh Allen's he's sitting at 2,691 passing yards. That's 14th in the league. That's what according to ESPN.
That's like not that much. Is he on pace for 4,000? Is it
20 touchdowns, tied 6, 5 picks, and QBR 74.5. But that's second in the league.
What's the rushing yards looking like?
Enough.
Let's get to it.
Pretty good. Let's do it.
I wasn't ready for that follow up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sorry about that.
Put me on the spot, Donnie.
Sleeper got it all. You already know. That's where you got to go to the stats.
So you tell me then. You got it all up.
I was trying to find it right quick. Here we go. Rushing. He's got 334 on 70 attempts, 4.7 yards per carry, 6 touchdowns rushing. So 26 touchdowns, 5 picks.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's MVP. And especially where their team is at right now, too.
Yeah, what are they? 10-2? 9-2?
10-2. 12. Yeah, they had a bye week. 10-2.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. And they're beating some big teams here. Because obviously, so if the way it falls out, obviously Chiefs still have the first seed right now.
Yeah. Fuck them. So
just getting by.
Barely.
I'm sure we'll get into that in a little bit here too. But if the Bills end up having a better record than the Chiefs, obviously first seed, and if they play in the snow like how they fucking played this past weekend, I don't know who in the AFC is going to be able to beat them. I'll be honest.
Facts.
That's where I'm at right now. And I will say, I've been saying for weeks, to beat a man, you got to beat the man, and the man is the Chiefs when it matters in the playoffs. And right now, if the playoffs started today and they had to match up, I think I'm going Bills, bro.
Anybody could beat the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
I think we talked a little bit about it last week. We were saying, okay, who in the playoffs right now could have the ability to beat the Chiefs? There's a couple teams.
Every team in the AFC.
Now you're saying every team.
Every team in the AFC. The Broncos, I would take the Broncos over the Chiefs.
Chargers,
I wouldn't take over the Chiefs, but they could beat them. It's a division game. It's tough.
They could. And the Chiefs still got to play both of them.
Again?
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that's 2 L's. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
I doubt it, but that'd be sick.
So the way the Bills are playing right now, they seem unstoppable. They're hitting on all cylinders. I mean, the special teams going crazy. Defense going crazy. Offense going crazy. All 3 phases of the game. They're just
getting some guys back still.
Up. And also, they got the T-shirts and hats already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
5th year in a row, AFC East champions.
Early.
So I was looking back I was watching ESPN after I got home.
You see the graphic they threw up of AFC East?
It was
like
the past 20 years or something like that.
Yeah, and it's just like a Patriots graphic, one thing of the Dolphins with the Wildcat year, and then now it's a Bills graphic. I was like, man, are we gonna be them now?
Yeah. Brother, I want to get your reaction to this because, like,
my reaction.
Yeah, I got home Sunday night and they were talking about it on ESPN. So, teams that have clinched with 5 games left on the schedule since 2002. Ready for this?
Yeah.
2004, the Eagles. Guess what? They reached the Super Bowl that year.
That's good.
2007 Patriots. Obviously, I think that was undefeated season. Yep. They went to the Super Bowl that year. Last team to do it, 2009, Indianapolis Colts. Reached the Super Bowl. 2024, Buffalo Bills did it. Will they be reaching the Super Bowl? What do you think, brother, bro?
So you're telling me they all lost in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can.
Hey, but guess what? You got there. Potentially.
I'll be happy to get there.
Hey, yeah, but you get there.
I'll be happy to get
Down
there.
in the Bayou, Kendrick Lamar. Come on. Halftime show. Squabble up.
Yeah.
Squabble up.
Yeah, mixed feelings
Squabble
about
up.
that.
Let's say take him down.
Squabble down. Squabble down.
Replace him with Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne fucking wishes. He's dreaming of that right
There,
now.
I saw
He's
some
pissed.
posts. I don't know the validity of any of it. They were like, well, given new Drake's new lawsuits and everything, they're talking about maybe taking Kendrick out of the Super Bowl, putting in someone else.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Drake gonna get no Lil Wayne tat.
Who would you rather have in the Super Bowl, Lil Wayne or Kendrick?
Give me Kendrick.
Kendrick.
No way.
What are we talking about?
That's crazy.
You want Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I'd rather have Lil Wayne.
I tell you what, I thought in the beginning they were gonna do Lil Wayne because they were in New Orleans. I'm like, all right,
That
that'd
makes
be
sense.
dope.
Perfect sense.
The run Kendrick's had, though?
They not like us.
This
They
would-
not like
this would
us.
be the year,
They not like. Gotta get him in this year.
Think they let him perform that song?
Kendrick said, "Oh yeah, he'll do it.
Have to.
Probably like 5 times."
Does he say the words on the radio?
It's funny you say that because
Like,
me and
does
Naughty
that
were on
play
our
on
way
radio?
home from the gym a couple days ago, and we're listening like, okay, this is radio. They playing 98.5 like fucking 7 in the morning. Way to get the day started. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
They said,
Top of the morning.
obviously they're blurring everything. I heard him say "ho" on the radio.
Okay. Christmas.
I didn't know you could say "ho" on the.
December.
Okay, I didn't.
December you can.
Freaky
It was November though.
69 God. I was like, wait a second. On the radio?
Just numbers. That's just numbers.
Mm.
He did. He also said pedophile too.
They let that slide on the radio? That's
They
what I was
did.
talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
After the show, because we'll get slapped with copyright, obviously, but we'll play the clean version to see what slides through the radio. I heard "ho." I'm like, damn, I know we get away with that. Now I can say "ho" wherever I want.
Yeah.
It's okay. Radio. It's on the radio.
If it's on the radio, I can say it.
Say, listen here, "ho." You know,
Just talking to the tools and shit.
I know we could because we could say what we want on here.
Yeah.
It probably won't get blurred out. But yeah, I mean that's radio talk for you.
Yeah.
They didn't know that was not on my bingo card today. I'll be honest.
Radio talk.
But I mean the Bills could keep it rolling here.
Go Bills.
Yeah, I didn't realize until you guys mentioned it to me. All those teams lost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're listening to them off, and I'm like, I know the Eagles didn't win no Super Bowl, and then I heard Patriots was like, I know they lost. And then the Colts won. I was like, I don't think that's the year they won.
No, the last thing you mentioned that was Drew Brees holding up that stupid ass baby.
Drewski.
Hey, man. There's only one team, if we go to the Super Bowl, I'll be okay with losing to.
There ain't no team I'll be okay with losing to.
And it's the Lions.
No.
Listen here.
Yo,
If the Bills and the Lions are in the Super Bowl, I think it's going to be the last Super Bowl like ever.
where it's in
The
New
world will
Orleans, too. It's
explode.
indoors. Why? I want to play outdoor Super Bowl.
Did you see? Oh yeah, you probably never gonna see that again unless it's
Nah.
in Florida.
It'd be good for the Bills, though.
You imagine the Super Bowl in the snow?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, they
That'd be
could.
fucking insane.
Bills would cook.
I mean, apparently, maybe allegedly they could get you know, in a new stadium, but yeah, the NFL ain't about it.
Damn.
What was I getting to? Yeah, no, that'd be the last Super Bowl. Bills Lions.
Yeah,
Did you remember the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl a couple years ago?
Yeah, wouldn't they?
You
close?
seen the celebration?
In
Philly burnt down. Imagine that twice. Yeah,
I need it.
last time ever.
I need it.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I need it to happen.
That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. So, moving on here a little bit. Shout out to the Bills and Josh Allen potentially getting MVP. He's a favorite right now, minus like 235, and that's
That's a
pretty
steep,
good standard.
that's
I
pretty
think
steep.
actually Lamar's behind him, Saquon's behind him. Can't remember the rest, but
Yeah,
those
fuck
are your
'em.
top 3 right there.
My homeboy not on the list no more.
Ever since I
Shouldn't
lost,
be.
probably not.
I don't know what his stats even look like nowadays.
Don't look at
Not
him.
good. If I had to guess, I think this is like one of his worst seasons of his career.
Yeah, it's 'cause
Put up some pretty good damn seasons though.
I think he's got a lot more interceptions than he does touchdowns.
Amen. But let's go back to Friday. Speaking of the Chiefs, what is your guys' thoughts? I mean, we were talking last week that if we were really worried about the Chiefs or not. Raiders almost fucking snuck one on them. And if it wasn't for the misread of the center, they probably would have won that game. Aiden O'Connell was goddamn looking like Peyton Manning there on a 2-minute drill.
He was slinging it. Yeah.
The sheriff.
Literally the sheriff. You seen the stash in there? Yeah. I mean, that's what you call him all the time regardless. He was living up to the hype.
Yeah, baby sheriff.
So if you got Aiden O'Connell cards right now, it's a good time to put him up for sale because he's that boy rocking.
Yeah, this is about as high a value as they're going to get.
Yeah. What was he? I mean, Donny, you didn't even know there was a game Friday.
Yeah, no, I was pretty sick about it. I don't know what I was doing, and then it was like 4:00 and went over to my grandma's house for some leftovers. And
You said, what the hell is this?
my grandpa's in the other room watching. I'm like, the
Chiefs?
That game started at 3.
So did you catch any of it though?
I caught the end. I caught the terrible parts where
You got the
first
bullshit.
of all it was what happened bad. Like the Raiders were going, something bad happened. I don't remember if they punted, if there was a turnover, missed field goal. I don't even know.
Yeah, they had a punt, I think.
So the Chiefs got it back, and surprising to me, they punted again. So I was like, oh,
Or psych, I think there was a missed field goal. You're right.
something bad happened.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs got it back, and I was like, oh, well, that's it. And then they ended up going 3 and out and punting. So I was like, oh, wow.
There's a chance.
There's a chance that the Raiders can still do it, but probably not. They got Aiden, what's his name back there? They're their ass.
Hey,
And they
what's his
drive
name?
all the way down. It's cooking. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching because now I'm watching. I'm in.
Sure.
Dude just snaps the ball. No one's looking. There's a penalty. Doesn't count. I don't even know.
Bullshit.
Other Chiefs ball, game over. I'm like, bro, we're not even going to get a kick attempt. Like, this is it.
Nope.
There's not even going to be nothing. This is just
Nope.
another win just on some dumb shit at the end. To
Classic Chiefs.
one of the worst teams that their own head coach will tell you.
Yeah. So then let's count how many times the Chiefs got lucky. So week 1, Isaiah Likely. If
Yup.
he didn't have some big ass feet, they probably would have been able to beat him.
That's
Likely
one.
a L.
The Bengals, I forget exactly what happened. There was a fucking
Pass
screw up
interference
the pass
calls at the
interference
end.
calls. I think the same thing happened with the Falcons, right?
Yeah, it was the opposite actually with the Falcons.
Yeah.
So like the one was a pass interference call that was called
Yeah.
against the Bengals called
Whoop.
against the Bengals to let the Chiefs get the dub. And
There
then
it goes.
You saw that?
Am I tripping? I thought that was good.
I don't know, some was around.
Donnie, was that you?
Yeah, I had to get up and show him real quick.
Shit. My bad.
Then the next week against Atlanta, the Chiefs had the same kind of pass interference and it didn't get called, so Atlanta lost.
I was on your boy Kyle Pitts.
Was
it on him?
Yeah, it was. That was
It
the end
was
zone
Kyle
where they
Pitts.
just tackled him before the ball got there. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't remember some of these other games.
Block field goal.
Block field goal, Denver. Yeah.
Block field goal
25 yard
against Denver.
field goal. Yeah, I remember we were in Indianapolis. I was fucking shot. I'm like, no way they just.
Like they're about to win.
From like 32
Bait blocked.
yards. It wasn't even a long field goal.
That's the fucking shit. The Chiefs will be the Chiefs. I think so. They've won every single game Taylor Swift has been in. Not to bring it back to this, but it's just facts, bro. They win when Taylor Swift's there. She doesn't go to one game. Guess what?
L.
They lost.
Yep.
Like a little Uzi Vert. I lost. That's what Mahomes was looking like after the Bills game. But yeah, lately, I mean,
They played the Bucks with no wide receivers, barely beat them.
true.
Yeah.
So again, I'll ask you again: are we worried about the Chiefs?
We'll see them in playoffs.
What do you mean by worried about it? Worried for them or worried about them? Because I ain't worried about them. That's for sure.
You're worried for them.
Yeah.
Okay, elaborate.
Bro, they're going to go to the playoffs. First game they play in the playoffs is going to be an L. Especially if they get the 1 seed. It's going to be an L.
Yeah, but they always know when to turn the switch on, though. Once they get in the playoffs.
If they get
It
in the
doesn't
playoffs
matter.
in the first game, Travis Kelce says, oh, guess what? Another 11 for 175 and 2 touchdowns. I'll be like, fine. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this guy does. But somehow in the playoffs, he gets the Red Bull and just lives
He
good,
flies.
starts cooking. Then I'll be like, all right, they're fine. I lied. But if he goes out there in the first playoff game, it's like 3 for 47.
If it's what they've been doing all season, yeah, I agree.
If Andy Reid finds a way for this team to win a Super Bowl, I don't want to see any player on the Chiefs get that Super Bowl MVP. It goes straight to fucking Andy Reid.
Yes.
And
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Can't do it. But now, speaking of, let's take a couple steps back here. So let's talk about the team that they beat in the Super Bowl last year, and then the Bills laid the smackdown on this Sunday. Because I feel like we just can't like skip over that.
Can't.
It just came back to mind. I'm like, wait a minute. We fucking got to talk about this.
They were just there in Super Bowl.
San Francisco 49ers. That I know. Hey, hold on. I know the NFC West is a tight race. Anybody can win it right now.
Super, yeah.
But the way the Niners are playing, it just seems like they're not on the same page. I know they're dealing with injuries. Everyone's dealing with injuries, but it seems like it's really hitting the Niners strong this year. They're coming off a bad hangover from the Super Bowl, losing the Super Bowl. Christian McCaffrey's gone for the year again, twice. I mean, the Madden curse is all the way back. He was on 2 different covers, got 2 different injuries this season. He's
on both legs.
He hit the IR. Jordan Mason hit the IR. They got Garendo playing. So if you got Garendo in any dynasty team,
Is up.
which I got him at the Texas squad. So if you want him, come get him.
Keep him on the Texas.
I got him.
They just, I think they just picked up Israel something.
Abanikanda?
Yeah, from the
Nice.
Jets. We'll see
Oh
how that
no,
goes.
he's about to turn up.
Yeah.
like
Debo's not
Yeah.
himself. Seems like George Kittle's not
Debo's
himself.
fat.
Purdy's banged up. Nick
Watch.
Bosa not out there. I think they're since he wore that certain hat, they're like 1-3, 1-6 or something like
They
that.
lost 3 in a row since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Niners not a good spot, Donny.
They're done.
And you love to see it with your
I love to see it. Look at Brock Purdy out there looking sad, running around like he's a fucking can't afford an apartment. And you shouldn't afford an apartment, bro. Go get it.
Jeez.
Do you
Yeah.
think he's still hurt because he wasn't able to throw the ball down the field?
Bro, I
He
think
has to be.
he plays in San Francisco. Is nice there. He's frail. He's not athletic.
It got cold.
He was picked in the 7th round for a reason. He's
Whoa,
not
okay.
Tom Brady. He's not big.
Okay.
He don't got a cannon. Nothing. What is he gonna do in a blizzard? He's gonna look like Mac Jones, bro.
Whoa.
I mean, if you're talking about this week, Mac Jones is not a bad thing.
Mac Jones cooked this week.
Kinda.
We'll get into that a little bit later. but
I-
bad week to say that one, Donnie. Shout out Josh in the comment section. Though I don't want to go this far without being going unnoticed. But he said he heard Not Like Us on Kids 98.5 the other day. He said it blew his mind, and then he was talking about. He said DPI. And I think we're assuming we're talking about the Falcons at the Chiefs game. But
Yeah,
Brother Brown, what's your thoughts on the Niners, bro? Where the fuck do we go from here for Kyle Shanahan?
do they have to blow it up? Little reset?
No brand.
Blow it up. Blow it up. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I mean, just a little quick reset. Sell Debo. Get him out of there. Get
Your vein is
get
popping like
another
crazy, bro.
receiver.
Chill out.
Yo, do you remember the 27th game rule?
Which number are we on now? If so, for our
Past
new,
27.
for our new viewers coming in, can you remind let them know what the fucking Niner 27 game rule is?
The Niner curse. 27 games in. Kaepernick gone. 27 games in. Jimmy G got him to the Super Bowl. 27 games. Pew, fall off a cliff. Gone. Brock Purdy just about 4 or 5 games ago got game 27, and now they're looking 5-7. You know what that means? Gone. He gonna be next.
Yeah, like Trent.
Maybe.
Excuse me, like what Josh.
He was the 3rd best quarterback in that game.
the third. Who's better?
Mr. Trubisky is better than Brock
God.
Purdy.
Now we're getting crazy.
What kind of chance did he ever have? He got to play with the Bears.
He played,
Everybody sucks there.
he played on the Steelers.
He did play on Steelers. He was ass.
Was he ass on the Steelers?
It was
He,
not
he was very mid. He still had the glimpses, but very mid.
mid biscuit, if you will.
That's why he's a backup, man. It's not a bad thing, but
I'm just saying. He came in and I was like, I think the 49ers would have had a better chance with Mitch out there.
So as I was saying, like Josh in the comment just mentioned, Trent is going to be 37, Juice is going to be 32, Debo and CMC going to be 29. So dude, Niners might have to blow it up. And shout out to the ESPN playoff simulator because it's that time of year, baby. And guess what? Guess what's making its Tank Talk debut this season? We're bringing back the playoff bracket graphic. Let's
In
go.
the hunt, baby.
In the hunt, baby.
Yeah.
Let's
Donnie's
go.
favorite part of it.
Let's
go.
I don't know if you're gonna like it this.
they're still there. They're still there.
Because I'll be honest, there's only like 3 teams in the AFC.
Yeah, the AFC's over. It's already set.
NFC is kind of wild though. I'm not gonna lie.
NFC is deep.
I mean, you got the whole NFC West. Everybody in the hunt.
Everybody north.
Whole NFC North. I mean, 3 of them are in the. Not actually in the hunt because 3 of them are in the picture. This team that we're about to talk about, way out of the fucking picture. So, last Thursday, First Thanksgiving game on the slate.
That was so bad.
Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Chicago Bears almost had it.
They're down.
Until they lost track of time.
Oh.
So what ended up happening, if for some reason, if you fucking missed it, if you live under a rock at this point, so Bears were driving. They made a game out of it. They were getting blown out early. We seen some Caleb magic. Keenan Allen was coming. Like it looked like Keenan Allen of 2014 or last season. Last season was the best season of his career.
Yeah.
So we started seeing glimpses of that, and Caleb was just cooking. Yeah. So they had a timeout in their back pocket, about to make their way in the field goal range, and Caleb gets taken down, and
20 seconds left. Yep.
Caleb's like, yeah, here we go.
Doing the steps, looking around.
Yeah, I'm looking around, reading the defense. Oh, fuck. It's like 2 seconds. Boop. Go for the Hail Mary instead of being able to go for the extra 10 yards. Goodbye, Matt Eberflus. There's your job done.
See you later. I've been
I don't
calling
know why
him to get
we're clapping,
fired since
but-
last year.
I was about to say it's been a few years too late.
Potentially. But if we're going on the Bears time, get this.
Early.
Mitch Trubisky, year he was drafted. Guess who gets fired after his first season?
Head coach
The head coach. Justin Fields comes in.
Nagy.
Gets fired after his
Get him
first
out.
season. Caleb Williams. I mean, this is the first time ever. In season, they said, we're not waiting until the fucking end.
Yeah.
Matt Eberflus, get the fuck out of town.
It's been over 100 years since they did that in season.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Good.
He deserves it. Yeah.
So what ended up happening was, and this is how unorganized the Chicago Bears are. This is fucked up. You know that you're going to fire him, bro. You know that you're going to fire Eberflus.
Yep.
First off, you let him go out after the game press conference. Yeah, we did everything right.
I don't know what he was watching.
Where's the fucking PR guy? Hey, Eberflus, just this is how it's going to go down. Nope. Okay. Next day, you know you're going to fire him. They let him go out to do the presser, the media availability. Yeah, I'm fully confident we're going to be I'm going to be here getting ready for the Niners. We're going to get ready for this game. 2 hours later.
Gotcha.
You're fired. So if you're Matt Eberflus, like his job could have been saved, bro. I know, to me, like a lot of it was his fault. I also think it was on Caleb, but at the same time, it's like people are saying, well, Caleb isn't prepared for that moment, whatever this is for his rookie. That's saying that he's played football, bro. Like you got to have some sort of time management on your side. Like you got to have some understanding of it.
Yeah, you got to know.
But at the same time, if you're Matt Eberflus, you're seeing the clock start ticking, your rookie quarterbacks out there not being aware of it.
You're just letting it
As
happen.
much as you don't want to call that timeout, you have to call that timeout to at least save the game and draw something up.
Have a chance.
Yeah.
Give him a chance. So
He was coaching just like the old Chargers coach last year. That's what he reminds me of.
Oh, Brandon Staley.
speaking of which, I found this out last week. Brandon Staley is on the Niners staff, so he might be a curse.
Good. Yeah.
But-
why were they
But,
even
but
hire him?
continue, my bad.
He's everything that's going on with the Bears is similar to how the Chargers fall apart at the end and do everything wrong, barely lose all the time. It's because you don't know how to manage anything.
Yeah, wrong.
Sean McVay has a guy hired just for telling him management stuff on the side.
And that's
That
Sean
is
McVay.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's the best coach in the league,
So if he's doing it, maybe we should be doing it too.
especially when you keep losing by 3 points every time.
So they named I can't think of the guy's name. The offensive coordinator. He's the interim head coach. Do you think going into the next season, Chicago Bears head coaching job might be the hottest in the market?
Hottest in the market.
Because you got to think. Right
who
now,
else we
Jets
looking
is
at?
open. That's a fucking shit show.
No one wants that.
The Saints is open. Who fucking knows with that?
Yeah, no.
Jaguars might be open.
Cowboys?
I'll give it a second. I'll go Bengals be the hottest.
He's still there, though.
Not for long.
No, I agree with you, but he's still there. It hasn't happened yet.
I want to let this be known. I want to.
Cowboys didn't fire him yet. They
Listen,
might
get-
extend him.
Ah, that's true. That's
I
true.
know we're gonna recap a little bit of their games later, but I just want to let this be known right now because I don't want to like drag the conversations on. There's 3 teams that we're not going to talk about the rest of the season until the off season,
Okay.
or unless there's breaking news coming out of them.
Okay.
We're not going to be talking about the Bears.
Works for me. Fuck them.
We're not going to talk about the Bengals.
That's hard to do
All
because
right.
they let up the show every week.
2 B's.
And we're not talking about the Jets.
Fine with me.
That makes sense.
But, hey, listen, we'll continue talking about the Giants just because of what their fans did to us in the offseason.
Breaking news for the Giants.
So,
They got their dream scenario solution. I saw it today.
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
The Giants are saved. Breaking news.
where the fuck you see this?
The
Messiah, they're back.
This is the New York Post?
I don't know. Someone's post.
Some Giants fan.
Next year, they got Billy B coming in. Good old Billy B.
Coming
His
back
cut
home?
off hoodie. And then he's bringing over his pals from across the pond or across the street. Fifth Avenue.
Big difference.
Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
G-Man.
So they're going to just be like the Jets 2.0. But with
But
Belichick.
better.
Yeah. Probably go 7-10. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, do you think that job could be appealing for? Or excuse me, do you think Bill Belichick would be appealed by the Chicago Bears job by any chance? But here's my thing:
Nah.
he obviously wants control, and rightfully so.
Their GM got that thing a lot.
Which I think maybe he should get gone to.
Whoa.
How do you build a Madden franchise team and not build an offensive line to protect your guys?
They keep losing by 3 points. That's not his fault.
That's coaching.
If they had offensive line, they'd probably be blowing these fucking teams out.
Maybe.
That's what I'm
Can't
saying.
do it all.
I mean, they lead the league in sacks allowed.
When did he become GM though?
That's a good question. I feel like it's fairly recent.
Like, was he the one that picked Justin Fields or no?
It's a good question. I'm not sure.
Because if he's the one that picked
I
Justin
feel
Fields,
like
then
he
I'm down.
was.
But if he's the one that, if he didn't pick Justin Fields, he came after that, then let him rock.
Might have came after, honestly.
Then I would let him live.
I mean,
But-
he's a media sweetheart because he had the Panthers trade,
Yep.
but no one's talking about how he
Traded for
sent
Chase
off
Claypool.
a second round pick for Chase Claypool. No
The
one's talking
33rd
about that.
overall pick.
Yeah, essentially a first round pick.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of if Ryan Poles is there, he doesn't want nobody like Bill Belichick coming in,
No.
which they probably need. But there's like multiple teams out there that need him.
No, they need someone particular.
What do you think?
Cliff.
And I was gonna say it's either going to be him
If they got him, is all the way up.
or
Super Bowl.
I don't know how likely this is going to happen. I can see them going after Ben Johnson, sure.
That'd be cool.
His name's floating around too. I don't know if you guys probably don't know him because like we're talking about, you guys don't really watch college football. Lincoln Riley. This is coach at Oklahoma and USC,
Did he coach Caleb at USC?
both places.
Oh, he was at both places.
Huh.
Ooh.
My thing is they're a defensive team. They always have been. So defensive coach.
Who, the Bears? No. They just got rid of a defensive
No,
coach because he was ass.
I'm just saying that's their whole identity.
Losing is their identity. When was the last time the Bears were good?
Super Bowl.
If you're the Bears, bro, you need to be taking notes from the Bills. Strictly because you need a physical team, especially in the winter conditions.
In the cold. Although, are they building a dome? Is that real?
I don't know if they're in a dome.
No?
I'm not
I don't know
100%
about
certain.
that.
But I know they're having a tough time figuring out the parking for the new stadium, so there might be a hold on that.
Good train.
Chicago, they got them. They got trains.
Yeah.
Now we're going off the rails a little bit, but
Trains.
That was great.
train. I mean, that's a good segue.
Nah, if you bring in if they would have Cliff Kingsbury this year, I don't think we'd be talking about Jaden Daniels as rookie of the year. It'd probably be Caleb.
Oh, there's Bo Nix too.
I mean, yeah, but Caleb would be doing it with all these superstar players. all
That's
around
that's
him,
true.
with
I
the
know. I agree.
Bears, Big market. It'd be
What?
like a lot probably if they were the same record.
Speaking of superstar players,
Superstar.
I want to take this time to shed some light on this topic right here. Because the past couple of years, everyone was saying this position don't matter. You even heard like GMs talk about it over the past couple of years, this and that. I just want to say, like, straight into the camera here, running backs matter. Running backs matter. And
Look at
here's
the
why.
top teams.
And here's why. Here's your leading rushers. You got Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, and Joe Mixon. What do they all have in common?
All the teams winning.
Well, that.
Their whole team gave him the boot.
Boom.
You're too old. You can't do it no more. See ya.
And
All
you-
their old
I'm paying
teams just
you.
losing.
Yep.
That's also true.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna do some math on the fly here because
Big math show.
shout out John Gruden. He brought this up on here on Twitter.
John Gruden.
Yes, Barstool Gruden, if you will. Shout out.
I'm surprised he even knows how to use Twitter.
I'm sure he doesn't run it.
He figured it out.
I'm sure he doesn't run it.
Knows the way
The
around
top
it.
3 free agent running backs last year were Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, and Josh Jacobs. They all switched teams, and their new teams are 25-9, all combined records here.
Pretty good.
Holy shit.
All the teams they left are combined 7-26.
Ass.
Huh.
So for you math folks out there, I feel like he left. I don't know why he left Joe Mixon out on this because I don't think the Texans are where they are without Joe Mixon. So just add in Joe Mixon's record to the current running backs record that we mentioned, and add the Texans record to the other side.
Yeah, 4-8 for the Bengals and 8-5 for the Texans.
So still in the green for this group of running backs.
Shout out them. They all got to go have some winning times.
That's it.
What do you mean? They are. They're winning.
No, I'm saying they're fucking dominating.
Yeah.
And now, do you think this changes the way that either one of you can hop in here? Do you think this changes the way that teams approach the running back position next year? Because we already started to see it this season, and I feel like this wasn't really covered all that much. But James Conner just re-signed a new deal with the Arizona Cardinals. I can't remember exactly what the
His
money
old ass?
situation is, but it was a pretty decent extension, Brother Brown.
Well, I'll say I think this whole new little era started with McCaffrey once he moved. And then teams were like, actually, if he can still do it, I think these other guys can too. But yeah, moving forward, I know there's a few in the draft, like Genty. Yeah, I think some guys are going to get paid. Like after Genty, his rookie deal is done, big bag. He's going to be that new era. And it's going to be once we draft a guy, we're going to keep him. We're until he's done.
Rock with them.
Yeah.
Look what the Panthers did. They just re-signed Chuba Hubbard after they drafted a
I
second.
mean,
round
that
running
too.
back.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
haven't even
I'm-
seen what he looks like yet.
Yeah,
And allegedly, he was supposed to be the one out of this draft.
he's supposed to be nice.
Although I was saying this whole time it's either going to be Marshawn Lloyd or Ray fucking Davis. And some people we had here didn't want to, listen to my take on Ray Davis. Shout out fucking Ray Davis.
Raymond.
Same birthday as Brother Brent, actually.
Hey, and Future.
Found that out.
And
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Yeah. Crazy list.
Dream blunt rotation, Brother Brent likes to say.
Insane.
That's all it is.
Insane.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, not Joe. Okay, Joe's the president one.
What other Joe you think we're fucking talking about?
I don't know what his son's name is.
Hunter?
I know his rotation got some other stuff in it.
You don't want to get in that one.
No, you might not come out of that one.
No,
He's not in the club. He's not in the club.
Oh, shot.
11/20 birthday. Come on. But yeah, new era for running backs.
What do you got to say, Donny? Go ahead.
Loud in your mind
I
there.
think it's good that all these old guys are doing good and they're having a good time. They're balling out on their squads.
They're having a great time.
They're having a great time. They're winning. But a big part of that, I think, was this running back class was weak.
Hmm.
So these teams
This
are
last
letting
one?
these guys go
Hmm.
and not really replacing them that well.
Seen that with the Cowboys.
But yeah, just didn't replace them at all.
No, they
But-
didn't do nothing.
No.
This next running back class, being the dynasty guy, I don't got names for you outside of Gentry just because he's going crazy. I don't got names, but I know the class is deep at running back. So this year, I still think they ain't paying guys at running back because they're like, bro, there's 6 of them that are nasty coming in the draft this year.
I was about to say there's a handful.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Where
I'm gonna-
last year there wasn't nothing. Last year was just the year of the wide receiver.
Oh yeah.
There was a billion of them taken.
I'm going to look for the graph. Here it is right here. Perfect. Boom.
Boom.
So, I seen
Bing,
this.
bang,
Shout
boom.
out unnecessary roughness on Twitter. So FBS rushing leaders. So you got number 1, Ashton Genty, 2,288 rushing yards. Number
good.
2 on the list, Ashton Genty after contact, 1,695 yards. Then third, you got Amarion Hampton, 1,660.
Heard him.
4 R.J. Harvey, and the rest don't fucking matter because
Knew about Harvey. Yeah.
there you have it, bro. He's 1 and 2.
That's fine.
That's insane.
Talk about yards after contact. Shout out Bucky Irving.
Bro.
Bucky.
Bucky's him.
Bucky's nice.
He's one of those. You just said this running back class was weak.
It was.
Bucky
Who else
carried
is doing
it.
anything outside of Bucky?
So you got Bucky,
Tyrone Tracy.
Marshawn Lloyd got hurt. Tyrone Tracy's doing it a little bit.
Tracy's nice.
And another one. I said he was on my sleeper list. Remember?
Tracy
You
was?
guys remember this? Yeah. He was on
Nice.
my sleeper list, and people in the chat again, they were going at us. You can't put players who got drafted in the first or the third round on your sleeper list. They're supposed to be good.
He's a 4th round draft pick at running back. He could be a
Yeah,
nobody.
shut the fuck up.
Look who the what's his name? The 49ers picked the 3rd round running back like 2 years ago. I can't even remember his name. He's on the Colts.
Trey Sermon.
He's ass.
Hey, not good.
He's in the 3rd round.
I'm with you.
Hey, Isaac
Tyrone was in the 4th round. So yeah, shout out you because you picked out a guy a round later. That was nice.
Grundo.
He
He gets a chance.
He's gonna be good
too.
I mean, he scored this past weekend.
Yeah.
Braylon Allen looked good, but he
Braylon Allen too, yeah.
only
But I
when he
mean, that's
gets
the
an
Jets.
opportunity.
That's the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the Jets.
But I just want to let it be known, running backs matter, and you're seeing it with these, superstar running backs hopping on different teams. When their team gave up on them, guess what? They're one of the main reasons why their new teams are winning.
Eckler's doing a good job in Washington.
He's doing a solid job. Yeah.
Solid job for being like 87 years old.
And he's playing his role, not bad.
Anyways.
Pollard doing good on the Titans.
Oh, he's doing
Stats
great.
wise.
Yo, low key, yeah.
Stats wise, I don't know about it.
You know,
Actuality.
the
Put
team-
that on a t-shirt,
team
though.
fucking stinks.
Running
What?
backs matter.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go down that road, brother.
Running backs matter? You don't. Running backs.
I just wanted to say it.
Okay.
Trey Benson.
Speaking of our merch, though, I hope
Oh.
I'm not giving up any
No, just don't.
gifts or
Don't do
nothing. Hey, I just want to let you know you're doing it.
Doing what?
You're selling out, brother.
You're selling, bro.
For the Cardinals?
No, just
No merch.
your merch by yourself.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I've been getting emails, and it's just all
Donny.
I don't know what is going on, but
Run it up, baby. Dang.
At the end of the month, I'll crunch the numbers up and I'll hit you up.
TO, baby, for the 6.
I'll be honest with you, shout out T Polo because they handle all the printing and the shipping and all that. So I just want to warn you, we only get a certain percentage. It ain't gonna be much, but it's gonna be better than zero. I got you.
We up, baby.
Merry Christmas.
Yo, another level.
It's gonna be a good trip to
Turn the ball over, you bum ass.
It's gonna be a good trip to the Dallas store. I'll tell you that.
Chips for days. We gotta have goldfish on this show.
Ew.
They can afford a snack over here to merch.
Yeah, that's right. Now let's talk about another team here that has just kind of been surprising in a way. Leading the AFC North, as we mentioned, probably the beginning of the season. I don't know how it really stands now, but one of the best divisions in NFL football, the AFC North. The Steelers are up right now, sitting at 9-3. They were in a fucking shootout with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Until it wasn't.
Ended up beating them 44-38. Who would have thought I would have been dropping this stat line for this player in 2024, bro? Russell Wilson went 29 for 38, 414 passing yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he back.
Dangerous.
Spicy.
Yeah. Can the Steelers keep on this momentum here, bro?
They should.
Yeah.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
We're gonna learn on Christmas Day.
And like I was saying,
Yeah,
we're only going to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're not going to talk much about the other teams. Because like I said, this is the last day we're talking about them for the rest of the
The
season.
Steelers?
The Bengals.
They just every week is it's a 37-40 loss every week.
It's just Joe Burrow out there
4 touchdowns, 300 yards, no picks, and a loss.
So obviously,
every week.
the way it's sitting right now, the Steelers got a high percentage of making the playoffs. Obviously, they're, like I mentioned, the front runners in the AFC North.
Game and a half lead.
Here's their remaining schedule. You guys let me know your thoughts.
It's tough.
So they're taking on the Browns, the Eagles, the Ravens, Chiefs, and Bengals. Do you see the Steelers slipping off at all?
They could lose every single game.
Let's go 500 here. Or just even slate to finish the season.
Who they beating and losing to?
Same again?
Yeah, go off and we'll tell you.
All right. You guys say them at the same time, though.
Okay.
Browns.
Win.
You gotta
Loss.
say it, bro. We got audio
Loss.
listeners, bro.
Okay. This is wins, this is losses.
Yep, go ahead.
I got win.
At the Eagles.
Loss.
At the Ravens.
Loss.
Ravens getting their
That's a
lick
win
back.
right there. Yep. Nope.
Ravens is getting their lick back.
Versus the Chiefs on Christmas Day. Shout out NFL for taking over Christmas Day, beating out the NBA. How's
Yeah.
it going? See you later.
Because I don't want to watch that anymore.
NBA?
Not on Christmas.
Yep, true.
I used to like it when they would play Cavs Warriors on Christmas every year for like the 4 years.
But you remember a couple years ago when it was Clay and Kyrie was just in a fucking just shootout, shot for shot, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
I think it was the year after the finals.
The 2017?
I think it was 2017.
That's fire.
KD's first year. I'm gonna go watch the highlights
It was a good game.
because that shit was.
It's a great game.
So Chiefs on Christmas.
That's a win.
That's a win.
Really?
Yeah, they're better than the Chiefs.
Oh, they're in Pittsburgh. They're at the Shire, bro.
At the who? It's not Heinz no more?
Hasn't been.
RP.
Damn.
No more ketchup. I
Even though
I
Heinz
think
Ward
they-
played there?
think someone stole the ketchup bottle. That was on the stadium.
Damn.
That shit's like as big as this room.
Yeah.
So whoever has that, fucking, if it gets to you, just send a picture, and we need to see where you have it.
I want to see you inside the ketchup bottle. Pause.
Why is that a pause? You're in a ketchup bottle.
Just be completely inside, please.
Okay,
Whole
anyways.
body.
Why are they banging the ketchup bottle?
I don't know. That's why I said pause. Why do they have the ketchup bottle? The person, whoever has it, is questionable. So
Whoever has it
Dog,
is just a
the size
Steelers
of-
fan,
the
okay?
size of this room.
okay,
They just walk in there. They can't bang the ketchup bottle.
Anyways, next game, man. Jeez. What are we talking about here?
All right, at the end of the season, the Steelers got the Bengals at home. Running it back.
loss.
That's Jake Brown.
No, I'm gonna say they
Say
win.
Burrow play. Let's just say
I'm gonna say they win.
The Bengals can't lose every single game.
All right, so tally it up. What do you guys got?
I got 3-2.
And I got 2 and 3, so they got about 2.5 wins in them.
Yeah, about even.
So they go about
About even
what is the record?
for to finish the season.
11-6 or 12-5, one or the other.
Yeah, yeah.
It
like-
might come down to it because obviously
Basically,
the top two horses in the race here is obviously the Steelers and the Ravens. So let's go over the Ravens schedule.
All right, why not?
this is a battle for the 3 seed, basically.
100%.
Pretty much.
And the loser will end up getting the what
5.
5-6? We'll just say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 or 6, because Denver could take that shit.
All right, so this is the Ravens at the Giants,
No way they lose that one, right?
no,
That's a win.
Whoever is playing,
and then obviously at home versus the Steelers. You remember what you said last time?
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's a loss.
That's a dub.
At the Texans.
That's a win.
Yeah, fuck the Texans.
You know how they have the fuck the 49ers. Fuck the 40-miners. You know that song?
I kind of do, yes.
Fuck the Houston
You
Texans.
should do
Fuck the
that.
Houston Texans.
I should.
And then the end of the season at home versus the Browns.
Looks like that's only 4 games. They only got 4 more. Oh yeah, they do.
They're on a bye this week.
So I got them at 12-5 too. So
3-1.
so they got 3.5 games in them. Puts them at 11.5 wins, which is the same, I think, as so.
Oh yeah.
It's looking like a tie, based on our calculations. We got them both at 11.5.
Huh. It's gonna be
Yeah.
close.
So the Steelers beat the Ravens already. You guys say the Ravens beat them.
Well, I
So
didn't, but
it might come down to the division matchup or do they do the division matchup or the conference matchup? Win
I
loss.
think it's division for division title.
yeah.
Like I think the other games probably matter.
Yeah, so we'll worry about that when the time comes. But
Steelers
like,
are probably 2-0 in the division.
like I was saying, it's gonna be a tight race.
Or 3-0.
No, they lost to the Browns.
Jeez.
Well,
that's why they're
remember Jameis Winston, bro.
That's why they're not going to lose to him again.
Snow globe game.
Jameis Winston out here saying, "Lord, deliver me from these pick sixes."
He will not.
I can't wait till Jameis Winston retires because he's going to take over the media circuit ASAP.
Yeah.
Instantly.
He already is right now.
First take.
They wouldn't be able to take him serious, bro.
No. I don't know.
Although I would pay money to see Jameis Winston versus Shannon Sharp in anything.
Yeah. Give me that.
Imagine that combo. I feel for Bengals, bro. Just only simply because of the way Chad Johnson reacted the other night. Did you guys see this?
No.
I'll see if I can pull a video.
Ocho, Cinco.
I'll see if I can pull a video up of it. But
Is this their podcast with him and Sharp?
Nightcap.
I think
Chad
Jameis
Johnson.
would be good on Pat McAfee.
Oh my
Who?
God, yes.
Who?
Pat McAfee.
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 You
You say
Canadian
Jameis?
fuck. McAfee.
Pat McAfee.
I can see Jameis on there
He'd be awesome.
for like 25 minutes.
All right, here we go. If we take a look at the screen here, I'm gonna share this is Chad Johnson just crying because of the Bengals, bro. Shannon Sharp just talking to him like, here, I'll see if I can play. the
Why is
song.
he crying?
Because they ass.
It's fun to watch though. I love watching the Bengals game.
He's crying real tears.
I mean, this is all Bengals fans right now, bro. This is how they all feel.
They dropped 38 on the Steelers defense. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
You think that'd be a win?
Psych.
They got no defense, man.
I like it. That's how I would build my team.
What?
Shootouts all day.
Yeah,
That's
what,
what this
I mean,
bitch out.
Chad
44.
Johnson right now is literally the representation of the Cincinnati Bengals, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why we're not talking about
That's
him.
why we're not talking about him no more. And it's crazy because here's I had this poll up too. Top 5 in receiving yards. I'll share this too. I
Yeah,
want to
sure.
see what you guys think of this. Because the way like you're Donnie, you were talking about it like what, 2 weeks ago?
Every week, basically.
Joe Burrow was
yeah.
on track.
Oh,
for
the
like
stats?
4,000. I
Yeah.
mean, here's
his
where
stats were insane. And it's probably even better after this week.
here's where Jamar Chase is sitting there right now.
Nice. Nice.
Leading the league with 1,142 receiving yards.
Offensive player of the year.
And I just want to give a quick shout out to Brock Bowers, huh?
Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 4.
Yeah.
Who would have
Potential.
thought? Who would have thought that going into the season?
That's
pretty
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sick. One of my dynasty leagues.
Bro, Jerry Judy.
Jerry Judy just popping into the top 5
Last
because
night.
of 1 week is
Because of
insane.
last night. What did he end up finishing with last night?
264, I think. Off the
My
top.
God, that's like half of what Jameis threw. Jameis had the franchise record for passing yards.
Oh my God.
On a random Monday.
Random Monday.
Throwing
And,
it to
um,
Jerry Judy and
So
Elijah
shout
Moore.
out
Insane.
Nola's dad. My man don't know how to use YouTube on his phone. So he texted me. He said, I'll get to that in a second. But he texted me. I said, just type it in the chat. So I'm watching on my phone. It won't let me.
Yes, it will.
Bro,
That'd
swipe-
probably be the easiest place to type it,
it's
I would guess.
like if you're watching on TV, cool, I get it.
The
click-
phone.
Click the chat and click the comments, bro.
What's Noah's dad got to say?
So Noah's dad was saying, tell Donnie to take off that stupid ass coat.
Dude, it's cold in here.
Sorry, it's
It's
cold.
not cold. in here.
Sorry, it's cold in the playoffs, Dylan. We in 3 dynasty leagues, Dylan.
Uh-oh. Cut a promo. Here you go. Look into the camera. He's right here.
It's a little chilly up here at the top of the mountain in the playoffs. It's warm down there in the 8th, 9th, 10th seed. Ugh.
Down there in hell.
Oh, brother.
Down there in Dynasty.
I'm
hell,
rooting for you, though, in the Fun Guy League. I hope you make it.
Oh, guess what? He's got to step up to Buffalo Beach first, baby.
Nah.
Defending champion? No. Get the fuck out of here. There's a new champ in town.
Uh-oh.
Give him the boot.
Uh-oh.
Although I can't talk too much because I don't know who he's got out of buy. And he might have to make some adjustments because right now I'm projected to win. So let's just hang tight for now.
Okay.
Let's just hang
Because
tight
it's
for now.
fine. Hey, the
But if he adjusted his lineup already, it's go time.
GG's. But if not, champ don't go down easy.
No, he don't.
You got to take it from him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And,
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable.
Speaking of
I
not
got the
going,
little asterisk next to my team name. Still.
what that mean?
We comfortable. I ain't got to take my coat off. We comfortable. We ain't got to worry about this week.
We gotta go nowhere. Speaking of teams, they just Couldn't let this one slip away from him. We had Logan out last week, our resident Eagles fan, HP Logan.
Yeah.
His squad came through, bro.
They did.
They ended up coming
I was on board.
beating the
You were the only one, I think.
Baltimore Ravens. Ended up being a 24-19 win for the Eagles. How about the Eagles, man?
Are they fully back?
What does this game say more about? The way the Eagles were playing, the way they won, or the Ravens the way they lost?
Probably how the Eagles won.
I'd
Still a
say
good
Eagles
team.
win, yeah. And
Yeah.
this is me usually as a hater, but also you're pinning me against the Ravens, which I'll never fold. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd go Eagles. They're cooking. Sirianni, I saw a graphic today, is one of like 4 coaches maybe all time to go start a season 10-2 or better 3 years in a row.
Huh. They still want to fire him?
Yeah.
That's
I
what
mean,
the
I was
coach
ready to
said.
fire him at like 2-2, and then they won like 80 in a row. So
Yeah.
maybe not. It might have even been 3-1. I don't even know. It was like him, Tony Dungy, Sean Payton, and someone else started 10. And Belichick.
Oh, that's great
that
company.
Was the 4. That was the 4, I'm pretty sure.
Great company right there.
10-2 or better 3 years in a row.
So I'm looking here. Again, Justin Tucker ended up struggling again. Another missed field goal, man.
You see the fun stat on him?
Tell us.
Yeah.
I think all their losses are combined 22 points, and all his missed field goals add up to around
22 points.
Or is all his misses, not field goals. 'cause
Yeah,
that
just all of his misses.
Yeah.
So obviously he's one of the greatest of all time. Yeah. Safe to say that. Is Father Time catching up to him, or I got this for you. Let's take it back to last playoff where he messed with the devil.
Yep.
He was fucking around with Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes ahead of the playoff game.
Now he's finding out.
And he hasn't been good since.
They haven't won. They lost that game, and he's been ass ever since then.
Is the voodoo true, bro?
It has to be.
He ain't shaking it off, that's for sure.
It's not like his leg is getting like weaker because he's getting older. He's still hitting bombs. They're just missing.
He just wide.
So if you're the Ravens, what do you do? What do you do? Because like you were saying,
You gotta cut him.
what was the stat? You just said something about them, the differential in their losses was 22 points, and his missed field goals add up to 22 points.
Yeah, all his missed field
If it
goals.
keeps
and extra
happening,
points,
if it keeps happening, bro, I know he's one of the greatest of all time, one of your like main players. You cut the cord.
Yeah. There's kickers out there. Look at the Chiefs. They sign a new kicker every week.
Somehow still make them.
Yeah.
Why? Because Buckner's at home making sure his wife is in line.
Yeah, he's back. He's at home making sure all the cooking's getting done. That's what he said.
I bet Harrison.
Then Schrader, whoever Schrader is, he came in, popped off for a couple weeks, and he's out.
Yeah, he did.
Y'all know what team he came
Just pick
from?
him up.
I think
The Jets.
the Jets.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, practice squad.
I don't even know where this new guy came from, but she went 3 for 4 this week, I think, too. Dropped like 13 fantasy points. I know
It
that.
don't matter. I'm not worried about the Ravens. I know, like, you would think Justin Tucker gets it together at some point.
Well, you're saying you're not worried about him, but you're not a Ravens fan.
But you are.
I'm not a Ravens fan, but I mean, if you had to give me like a top 5 squads, yeah, the Ravens, I like them. But I know if I was a Ravens fan, their expectations is Super Bowl. They ain't just expectations of playoffs and vibes.
No. Now,
So
especially when
they're
you guys-
worried, I would say.
Especially when they were talking about their missing piece was just Derrick Henry. Now they got him.
Yeah, and they were looking insane, and then all of a sudden, like recently, they're kind of falling off.
So
Got-
you
got-
all right? You
Got
woke up?
humbled a little bit.
My bad. I thought I heard something over my shoulder.
Must have been that ghost from earlier, bro. I told you something.
Yeah, something just snuck by. In and out.
What were you gonna say, brother, bro?
It was absurd.
I don't even know. I'm seeing ghosts now.
Hey, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, man, I'm seeing ghosts, man. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Yeah. Anyways,
Are
just
you worried about their Super Bowl
Yeah,
chances?
are you worried about the fucking Ravens?
worry about the Ravens
as a Super Bowl contender?
as a contender. Yeah, you need a kicker. Plain and simple.
Would you call him like a Super Bowl contender still?
I'm saying no.
Yeah, I'm feeling like no as well, which is crazy.
That's crazy. Coming
That is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
But
it's
they
unfortunate.
just
That's
don't
what
got
it is, though.
together over there. I don't know. They're just losing,
Hey, man.
and I like them. You ain't gonna never catch me hating on them.
Speaking of losing.
We're talking about the Jets? I thought we were done talking about them.
No, we're done. Shout out to Seahawks beating them 26-21. There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out their nice
Seattle.
Shout out their nice kick return and then that fumble return by Leonard Williams. All right, next game. That's it. That's all we need to talk about for that
I
game.
want to get you guys' fucking thoughts on this because Brother Brent sat with me and watched this game.
Oh my God.
He was able to experience the full tank and Colts experience the same week.
Yeah.
He's seen it all. The bad defense, wide receivers dropping passes, not helping the AR stat line looking good. But who fucking cares about a stat line? Because when the game is on the line, he gonna go out there and win it for you.
You gonna go hit that Fortnite celebration?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Colts end up beating the Patriots 25-24. And I tell you what, let me break it down for you. So this is how I was feeling.
All right, how are you feeling, Colts fan?
Opening drive. Yeah, there's gonna be a blowout. We're all the way back.
All right, now you're on defense.
On defense, Drake May fucking next coming to Josh Allen here.
Couldn't stop the run
And
at all.
I tell you what, Drake May is gonna be him.
He's looking nice.
Patriots might be all the way back within the next season or two. I'm saying it right now. He is looking with what he has right now and what he's doing.
They got second brightest future in the AFC.
Give him one true wide receiver and offensive line.
Give him a line because they probably would have won that game if their offensive line didn't make so much mistakes. Took them out of field goal range multiple times. They ended up missing a field goal.
Yeah, those two players, like every other play.
It's almost every other
Flex.
play, bro.
Nice.
On the offensive line. It was
So that's when I was like, okay, Zaire Franklin getting mossed by Austin Hooper. This shit over. Then back on the offense for the Colts. It seemed like whatever all the D-backs for the Patriots were watching Darrelle Revis footage film before.
they were locking down.
Every single one was on Revis Island, bro. Because you were looking, you're like, okay, AR, he's not making the throws. He had 2 bad picks, sure. But the rest of the one, like,
He had some dimes in that game.
there was nothing. They locked all of them down.
We threw for 109.
Yeah. Don't look at that because that does not indicate what the fuck he was doing. And I feel like that's going to be the Anthony Richardson way from here on out.
Just the stat line just be lying all the time.
Yeah. But later on in the game, though,
Dimes.
hey, how about this? Hey, AR, go win this fucking game. Go on an 80-yard drive and win us the fucking game. Guess what?
He did it.
He did it. Because, bro, you could honestly make the pass. Since he got brought back off the bench, you can make a highlight tape of Colts receivers drops.
They just forgot how to catch. He's
Just
essentially too hard.
I don't know what the fuck.
He got too much of cannon.
Maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, so converted all 4 downs. His man's running, doing his own thing. He's Superman right now.
Yep.
Those touchdown to Alec Pierce. Like, okay, we're going to tie the game, take it to overtime. Shane Slay's like, no, we're going to go for the 2 points.
Like it.
And I was like, okay, we're back to the Colts, man. We're about to lose this shit because of the fucking silly-ass mistake here.
Yeah. Especially against the Patriots, I would be saying kick it.
You were pissed too.
But I don't blame him. Like, now, hindsight, I'm like, okay, the way the defense was playing, don't fucking blame him. Because Drake May probably would have drove up the field, which they ended up doing. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
The game on the line, Anthony Richardson 2-point conversion. Gets stuffed at the line. I'm like, fuck, there's the season. Goes in. Yeah, we're all the way back. Come on. Going into the bye. Yeah. It's the 4-night L Dan. Come on.
Yeah.
Man. And then Patriots get the ball back. Drake May doing Drake May things. Look, they're fucking moving. So then they line up for the field goal. 68 yards would have been the fucking
That's
NFL
crazy.
record. Misses it by like 2 yards.
It was on the line, too.
It looked like that bitch was going in.
You were shitting your pants, huh?
Get the double.
You were like, there's no way I'm about to lose to a 68-yard field goal to the Patriots.
Brennan
I don't even
Herman.
know the kicker's name.
He was in the other room. He's like, no fucking way. He's probably gonna hit this shit knowing the Colts.
That's yeah, no, she's about to hit this shit. And honest to God, thank God for Gerard Mayo. Because no one's really talking about this. So when they lined up for the 2-point conversion, Indy, he called a timeout to see their formation. So he's left with 1 timeout on their drive. They ended up having to use it after Drake May converted the first down to set up the field goal. If they would have had that second timeout,
Play.
it probably would have ended up being like a 40 to 30-yard field goal. Game over.
Yeah, GG's.
So shout out Gerard Mayo for that dub. And
Nice.
Anthony Richardson. And how about them putting the confidence in him to go win that fucking game?
And it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah, it's
That's
got to start
huge.
somewhere.
The part that it worked is huge.
We had to talk about that. I won't go too crazy now,
No, that's good.
but I feel good going into the bye.
6-7, a late bye too. This is a late bye.
Got to take on the Broncos after the bye, which they're also coming off a
They're
bye.
on a bye too. That game is huge. You lose that, it's over.
Pretty
Probably,
much.
yeah.
Win that, and it's all the way back.
Which is why if the Browns would have beat them, Jameis Winston didn't fuck around, throw 2 pick sixes. And it was the greatest game of his career. Maybe we're talking, okay, that game's for the last playoff spot.
Yeah, it'd be one game out instead. You're like 2.
So we'll see where we go from there. I don't know. I'm not feeling terrible. I'm feeling good going into the bye.
Maybe Houston can just be ass.
The defense, let's get it fucking together. And also that, because we talked about the Texans schedule following up there.
It's a cakewalk.
I mean, they got to play the Ravens, the Chiefs.
Who?
The Texans do.
For real?
For real?
I love the sound of that.
Pretty
Yeah,
far
they
up.
could lose 3 in a
Yeah,
row
look at
here. Probably won't, but well, they play inside, so the Dolphins have a chance.
There's always
That's
a
what I'm
chance.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
And the Dolphins might be playing for their coach's life.
But speaking of the Texans, though, they were up 23-6 at half against the Jaguars.
You're thinking good game?
Azeez Al-Shaair, I believe.
Yep.
Did I pronounce that correct?
Good enough for me.
Azeez, but yeah. 2 extra L in there. You're good.
You guys get it.
Yeah.
My man put a late hit on Trev Lawrence. Took him out on the stretcher. And I'm kind of glad to see that the Jags team responded the way they did. That says a lot about how they feel about Trev,
Yep.
first and foremost.
Oh, yeah.
And then it turns out, obviously, kicked out the game. He's gone. See you.
Man, it's football.
Did you see the hit?
Watch Pat Mahomes run around. See when he slides. You don't know when a guy's gonna slide or not.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah,
reaction
but,
time
Yo,
isn't
but
like-
but regardless, you can't hit a dude like that, bro.
He also like put his arms out and fully.
Yeah,
On his
bounced
head.
off the ground.
Yeah.
Regardless if he was sliding or not, it's not good, bro.
I'm in. Especially over there in Houston. They
Did
got
you just
what's
get
his name?
hired by CTSPN or something?
I'm in. Knock them all out.
D'Amico Ryans. He said, get out there and be tough defense. That's what I would want.
Yeah,
That's what I want on my
fucking,
defense.
Yeah, go fucking kill a guy.
Yeah, go light somebody up. Not for good.
You know what he said? Watch Brian Cushion.
For the game, yeah. Good night.
Watch Brian Cushion highlights.
So, what is your guys' thoughts on Azeez Al-Shaair? They announced his suspension today, 3 games.
Jeez, dog, come on.
See, I would be on board for him to like not be suspended, but I've seen a few clips where he's just going haywire on everybody.
Speaking of which,
That's my
I
kind of
think
defense.
this is the reason why they laid the smackdown on him. And even in their press release, I don't remember the verbiage, but they went crazy on him. So here's his
the
career
NFL?
fine. Here's his career fines and suspensions. You ready for this? Dates all the way back till last September 2023.
Okay.
September 2023, roughing passer versus the Saints, 13.9 K. November 2023, same season, face mask versus Tampa Bay, 10.9 K. So he
For a
probably
face mask?
just ripped the head off,
That look crazy.
if I had to guess. September 2024, this season, fighting versus the Bears.
Yep.
He's staying on business. This is what I'm gonna do.
This is my kind of defender.
11.8 thousand. Fine. November 2024, just recently. Just literally, I think a week ago. Right? They lost to the Titans a week ago. This was last week. Late hit against the Titans, 11.2K. And then this past Sunday, hit versus Trevor Lawrence, 3 games, see it.
Wait. So you're telling me that punch he threw against the Lions, he didn't get fined?
He threw a punch against the line.
Yeah, you don't remember that? They're on the
He
sideline.
didn't get fined for that. So, I mean, there you go. Add that to the list, I suppose.
I like that kind of thing on my defense.
Just killing guys?
You like
Yeah.
that? You ain't gonna run no more against us, huh? We'll see how much Trev runs against the Texans next year.
Oh
They
my
might
God.
go crazy against the Texans.
Maybe they're gonna be ass next year. Hopefully,
We'll wait and see.
hopefully they're both.
Peterson's
ass.
still there.
Houston, where?
I said
Houston.
Peterson. Doug?
Oh, Doug.
Coach.
I just want the Colts and the Titans to succeed
You know what? Yeah, me too.
Thank you, bro.
Me too.
because them other teams, I can't stand them. And I'm all for lighting people up. Go ahead.
CTSPN.
Yeah. You ever watch the Legion of Boom?
No, that's
Game a little different.
That's a little different.
Cam Chancellor was smoking people.
Those are clean hits, though. Those
Yeah,
are
they were
the
fire.
cleanest hits. I agree with that.
Targeting the motherfucker's head, bro.
As long as it ain't Tua, go ahead. Go crazy.
Wait, protect Tua. You're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying just don't do that to Tua.
You lose me, bro.
Well, I don't want him to die.
That is true.
I just want him to suck. He's left-handed.
But anyways, Mac Jones comes in and makes it a fucking game. Where do we see the Texans going from here? Because like I said, they got some tough matchups coming up.
I wish they would have lost.
You're telling me.
They need help somehow. I don't have the answers, but
They got a top 5 quarterback. Ask him.
I've been seeing some stats. They aren't that good.
No, they're so mid. They're ass.
Yeah, sophomore slump is hitting Stroud crazy this year.
Might be those test scores. I don't know.
Whoa.
You're not bringing that back up, bro.
Whoa.
No way.
So I don't know. They got the film on him, and he isn't adapting.
I think the problem is, bro.
Don't let him do it again next year.
Here's my thing. I think everyone's like going crazy about them because of the way they were hyped up this season.
Super hyped.
Yeah, to the moon
Because like I said, they won a playoff game, sure,
against Joe Flacco.
and they just got juiced up. It all comes back to the Week 18 game against Gardner Minshew, and I think if they would have converted that first down or won that game, I don't know if we'd be hyping the Texans like this. But I think the reason why people are so going crazy on the Texans right now is because of the hype that they had.
And they only got the hype because they were dog shit.
Because I don't got the numbers in front of me,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he's really having that bad of a season. I think we're just doing the whole comparison thing. If they didn't go that crazy last year, which I don't even think he went that crazy, they were just winning games and
You got
showing up in clutch moments.
He's about to bring
That's
up
why I
stats.
think everyone's so hard on the Texans right now. And
See,
if Diggs didn't get hurt, because when Diggs was in there, they were all right.
They didn't have Diggs last year, though.
They were doing a lot
They just
better.
had Noah Brown.
They did. They were doing much better.
Stroud last year,
Yeah, go ahead.
23 touchdowns, 5 picks. This year is 15 touchdowns and 9 picks already.
So,
And he
he's
ran
not
for 3
good, but
touchdowns, too, and he ran for none this year.
Well,
what's
that's
the
all right.
yardage looking like?
Yards, he's at 3,117. Last year it was 4,108. So he needs like 1,000 more in the next 4 games.
Like, it's
So
not
he's
good,
gonna
but
fall
it's-
below what he had.
It's not good. You could say sophomore slump, sure, compared to what he was doing last year. That's the thing. It's like,
It's okay though.
it's okay.
Yeah, but
It's okay.
I just was last year. I was refusing to be in the Mister. He's top 5. He's going crazy. Top 3 in the.
He wa-
I was hating, and I choose my hate
You don't say.
wisely. And all I'm saying, who was on the hate train last year at quarterback? And where are they now? Brock Purdy. What's his record? 5-7. Bum. Who else we talking about? Tua turn the ball over. What's their record? How they looking?
probably around the same.
5-7, I think, and they just got their ass whooped.
Yep.
And who else is it?
Go Pack,
CJ Stroud. He's the only one hanging out by a thread. 8-5, and they just barely beating all these bum ass teams in the AFC South.
Shout out to Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, hold on. What? You talking about the Titans and the Jags, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, he did beat this other team in the AFC South twice, but
Yeah. Well, the one tapped out the one time, and yeah,
the other time it was what?
they just lost.
He was hurt though, wasn't he?
No,
He didn't get hurt the first time.
that's when he came back.
No,
Oh,
they just lost.
it was good though.
So we'll see.
They got Steph Diggs. They got old ass Steph Diggs. He's got they won 10 games last year. Who give it's crazy.
You know, and they felt the effect with that first place schedule too.
Mm-hmm. Playing real. Yeah, they had the worst play schedule.
It's
probably
crazy
before.
they beat the Bills, bro. Looking back at it,
Bro, that game was gross. And the way it ended was just like that. I was ready to fire McDermott all over again.
We're back though.
McDermott's all the way back.
He is. No,
I'm back on board.
This is the first week.
Let him keep his job. I let them, depending on how the playoffs go. We still, for the Bills, we still got a lot of season left.
Just you could lose in the playoffs. Just lose normally. Don't lose like an idiot. That's all. Just don't lose like an idiot. Lose normal.
Sure.
And that's fine. You could be here forever. I saw him doing Snow Angels. He was happy. They're winning.
Yeah, that's the first time he showed character like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I think, okay, yeah, it's fucking go time now.
Yeah.
So I like him. I'm in now. I don't want him fired anymore.
Brother Brent, you're in?
Oh yeah.
Aiden, you in? Oh boy, I don't know what he's going to say.
Hell yeah. I'm in all the way.
Yo.
He sounds different. Why do he sound different?
I woke up.
He woke up. Let's go.
This is the problem.
Yeah, wake him up for this.
He said, "Bills, hell yeah."
Dermot back. Yeah, he's in. Oh, we do have him.
We
Oh,
got a mic.
shit.
I set up.
Whoa. He snuck
I don't know
in.
if he's got.
I
a
just
mic.
got. I just got here from hockey and
Oh, okay.
baseball.
How's it going?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
fuck.
good. I had a
Dude,
good
I'm
time.
a bad brother again.
Why?
I
What'd you
forgot
do?
to say Anthony's not here. You got
Anthony's not here. He's playing. He's playing on the ice.
Yeah.
Sabres are up 4-0. I know you guys don't care. This is a.
Oh, is this
Football
Meranto's corner
podcast.
now? He's catching us up on other sports.
I'm
As
not
soon
even
as it's
yelling. He
Miranto's
doesn't even
corner,
have to
they
play
got
my
nice.
graphic or nothing. I'm
That's a
being.
pretty
not
corner
yelling,
over there. That thing's
But if
up.
you talk about soccer, just
McDermott,
leave it.
I didn't even see you brought it up. Like he's like, don't talk about soccer, but he brought up soccer.
I'm telling you.
You said the Sabres are
I
up?
was one of those guys that wanted to fire McDermott too,
Yeah. I was.
but I would have fired him after the 13 seconds.
Fair.
True.
But I will say there is something special about this squad, and that doesn't happen without the coach doing his job. So in my mind, he's redeemed himself to everyone, including, I think, the most important thing is the guys in the room, right?
Yeah, they all believe in him. Looks like it at least.
So I guess we're all trusting the process again. So
Shout out to look at the background. I look different now.
Yeah,
That
that's
thing
new.
looking clean.
that's
Look at
new.
you.
This is our new set over here. We don't have a wide shot of it, but this is our new set.
That's fire.
Yeah, you see a little tree poking in the corner.
Yeah,
A little
Christmas-
ambiance over there. Some
yeah.
foliage.
This is the Graham Norton side of
Yeah,
the
and
TV
you-
studio.
And you obviously hand carved the wall.
I did this by myself
Yeah.
with my left hand. Yeah.
Left hand up, baby.
Yeah.
Speaking
After
of
I
which-
did the area by where your TV is, then we turned over here. So,
All right.
That's
Sal
nice.
Moran,
which is
nice.
funny because I do find it's funny because this is completely unrelated, but once in a while I will see you at work and you guys have the same wall at your work.
Yeah, we did.
And I have to like think for a second because in my brain, I think it's like my place, but it's your
Why the hell are you there?
I'm like, wait, what? Huh?
a
So
little inspo, I guess.
small
It's a
world, I
pretty
guess.
sweet room, though.
So.
Pretty sweet.
Go
Hey
Bills.
guys, if you're in the Niagara Falls area, if you want to plug it real quick, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah,
there?
so thank you, I appreciate that. So yeah, like if you come up to Niagara Falls, this actually anytime, but this Thursday, we're having our open house and our podcaster appreciation night. So it's a chance for you to come in and meet, see our spaces. We have about 6 or 7 different unique podcast areas where we produce. Plus, we got dedicated photography space, or just if you just want to create content. And then it's also more importantly, Thursday night's a night for me to thank all the folks that allowed me to do this, and going to give them a little something and a chance to win a prize, and but also for us all to kind of talk about what we do. So yeah, so it's a good chance if you're interested in meeting these podcasters, come on out. And it's like a remote, like what they look on the radio when they're at like Basil Chevrolet or something.
Yeah.
Like come on out and meet them. So yeah,
Come on out.
1867 Maryland Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. We're about a mile from Niagara University, just down the road.
Yeah.
Shout out on you.
Send them to Eddie. We about to slide.
So
That's right.
thank you. Thanks for letting me do my pitch.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
Send some. If you got hate mail, send it in too. We want to read it.
Oh yeah.
Enough in
I'll
the
add to
comment
it.
section doing it digitally. We want to see you.
Yeah. I'll add to it.
Say it to our face.
No fighting in the building though. You got to go out in the parking lot.
That's
if you're
right.
gonna fight
Well,
or something.
also too,
Swallow up.
Thursday night football. A little watch.
Yeah, we're doing a little watch party afterwards. So it's a good game this week too.
Oh, it's a
You
great
picked a good
game.
one.
Who's that?
Lions Packers.
Oh,
Well, I called up the commissioner
Commish.
and said, "Can you schedule me a good game?"
Yeah.
And it all worked out. So
There
you
you go.
invite him to come watch?
I wouldn't let him in my building. I'd kick that
Whoa.
guy, kick
So
that guy out.
hold on.
Come on.
No, listen. So if we had Roger Goodell booked
Yeah.
in studio, you would say no.
Doors locked.
He could. I let him Zoom call in or use StreamYard. I don't want him on building. I don't like that guy.
All right, well,
I don't like him either.
whenever you go on one of these vacations, you go on, we'll sneak him in.
Okay.
Imagine you get that picture.
He has to wear like a disguise. He has to put like a fake mustache on or something.
Actually,
I don't even really know what he looks like, to be honest. Like
Yeah, because he doesn't go to the draft on day 2.
He comes out for the one guy. He's always like, okay. He shows up at the draft for like a couple seconds for the one guy that he likes, and then he hands out the trophy, right? Because he hands out the trophy too. Right?
Yeah, does he hand out?
He does hand out the trophy.
Yeah.
That's enough.
His trophy.
Get the F off my lawn.
There you go.
I'm with it.
I knew. We were
I
gonna
don't
get
think
into
there's
this.
that many people disagree with me about Roger Goodell, though.
Oh.
Yeah, he's an
All
asshole.
right, we're not gonna get into that.
He's a dickhead.
Not getting into it.
This guy sucks.
Not getting into it. That's a whole
Football.
nother-
You
that
play
could be a
football your
nother
whole life,
episode.
get drafted to the NFL, and then the second day, the commissioner could have been. Where were you? What
All
is
right,
what is the commissioner doing on the second day of the NFL draft? Is he watching baseball? Why is he not there shaking the rookies' hands?
Get off Donny's lawn.
Come on.
Get the F off my lawn.
And if you want to hear Meranto complain about Roger Goodell or talk about literally anything else, you got a revamped pod coming up.
I am starting my own pod too. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Is it called Get Off My Lawn?
It's going to be Why We Pod. It's going to be it's going to be a podcast where I just talk to podcasters about why they podcast.
Whoa, that's like
That's next level.
that's interdimensional right there.
You got to be stoned to listen to that one.
Yeah.
It's promotions for the podcast in the building.
There you go. What are you calling it?
Why We Pod.
Oh, we pod. I like
Podcast
it.
about podcast. PP squared.
There's not a lot of them.
Holy
It's
shit.
like marketing,
what?
man. I learned that from Roger Goodell. So
There you go.
Not a lot of podcasts about podcasting.
no, it's marketing.
All right. Well, here's some of the games that we may have missed, sir. Thanksgiving, Cowboys win 27-20 against the Giants. RIP the Giants.
That was gross.
We'll probably add them to the list
Didn't
of teams
watch
we're
that.
not talking about, but yeah, I mean, you didn't miss nothing. Chargers ended up beating the Falcons 17-13. Kirk O'Chain. I mean, Michael Penix was trending for a minute there.
They were talking about let's get him in there.
4 picks.
4.
Not good. Not
Nice.
good. Vikings ended up beating the Cardinals. Donnie's Cardinals 23-22. Huh? That's
So
tough.
close.
Ah.
Did you see the 360 no scope interception?
No.
Oh yeah, I seen it. I mean, I think I told you. I was like, oh, Donnie got to be loving this when it happened.
Why would I love that?
It was a joke.
Oh no, it's terrible. I saw the clip and I was like, no, bro, why?
Commanders beat the Titans 42-19 in the absolute blowout. I mean, Titans dead probably.
That's funny. You should-
Rams, speaking of not dead though, beat the Saints 21-14. They're still in the balance of NFC West championship this year. Buccaneers beat the Panthers 26-23. I just want to give a quick shout out. Bryce Young starting to turn it around.
Panthers, huh?
Started looking good. Donnie looking good. Finished with 298. Are you kidding me?
I got a good stat.
He was slinging.
I wish I could tell you what it was.
All right. Well, I mean,
Okay.
I'm buying you time here. I'm buying you time. Hurry up.
Let me see if I pop it up on Twitter or not real fast.
Because if not, we're going to be talking week 13 in the bed.
NFL season's flying, huh?
It's flying by.
We're on to 14.
Already week 14.
Bruh.
And like I said, next week, make sure y'all stick around because the playoff graphics are back. Playoff graphics will be back. We will see who's in the hunt, which team stands where in the seedings. And,
But,
You know.
just
so what
react
I
to
saw
it.
was about a month ago, Rod Wave.
Oh, yes.
Where the fuck is this? Did you say Rod Wave?
I heard of this earlier. Just listen.
He posted on his Instagram story at Bryce Young. Hey, bruh, call me about a month ago. Since then, before then, he was like 1-3, averaging like 100 and some yards per game. Since then, I think he's like 2-1 or 2-3 or something, 2-2. I don't know. Having the best time of his career and throwing for like 250 a game. Rod Wave saved Bryce Young's career. I don't know what he told him, but he needs to hop on the phone with a bunch of quarterbacks.
Hold on. So
Rod Wave.
Rod Wave,
The Rod Wave.
big boy.
Rod,
That's someone else.
is Rod Wave the quarterback whisperer?
He might be.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
He's in contention for the Bears job.
Rod Wave.
Probably did a better job.
Fix Bryce Young.
What's Rod Wave's most famous song? Is he the one that sings to the? I'm thinking of the one video, but I can't remember what.
I only know one song he's got with
I don't
OG.
listen.
That's good.
He's always sad.
Yeah, he's supposed to be always sad. I've never listened to much Rod Wave, but save Bryce Young's career.
So shout out Rod Wave.
Shout out Rod Wave. Again, that was not on my bingo card today, so you just never know what you're getting out of the Tank Talk podcast. So, with that being said, week 13 is the bed. So tuck it in.
Good night.
Let's move on to week 14. And by doing so,
I found it.
oh, hold on. All right, hurry up.
Okay. Since
Man, that was fucking great.
so close, Rod Wave, Bryce Young before Rod Wave post, no touchdowns, 3 picks, 122 yards per game. Rod Wave or Bryce Young after Abra, call me. Rod Wave post, 6 touchdowns, 3 picks, 216 a game.
Shout out Rod Wave.
Rod Wave, the savior.
All right, tug week 13 in the bed.
Good night.
We're on to week 14, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, the week before, bread was not really being spread, but this week, I think bread was spread. So now we're living up to the hype. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's time to spread the bread. All right, Brother Brent, catch us up to speed. Where are we looking at in the standings?
Worst to first.
Yeah, go ahead. Say your name.
It's actually you.
What?
Yo, the mighty of
You're tied at 97-97. And
Bro.
1, of course.
This fall off needs to be studied.
And then me, 99-95.
Over 500.
And 1.
What a dude. This might be the latest in the season. You're over 500 of all time.
Bro, I went 12-4.
This you with the,
Sorry.
you
I'm
with the Josh Hart.
I went 12-4 this week, man. I'm riding high.
Next week about to be bad after what you just did or didn't do.
I dapped them up. I dapped them up.
I didn't
I didn't see it. And then yeah, Donny, 103-91-1.
The use.
He back.
All the way up. Damn.
That's rough.
This man fell off crazy.
We're talking about a 30 for 30 for Anthony's dynasty team. We won't be talking about 30 for 30 for my spread the bread picks. This is crazy. I think this might be the first time ever I'm in last place.
You were up double digits
Yeah, you were up double digits on us. You
about
were
5 weeks ago.
Over 500 by a bunch.
I'm
Going
feeling
crazy.
like Matty Ice out here.
Blowing a
Wow.
28-3
Sheesh.
lead, yeah.
That is, jeez. All right.
You're like Justin Tucker. You just falling off.
Well, let's try to fix that.
Hey, on this week, yeah.
Let's try to fix it. Oh, well, I got to pull up MVP Josh Allen, correct? Just to get
yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds about right to me.
All right, carry on.
Yeah, we only gotta.
All right, Thursday night. Obviously, Meranto was mentioned for the Emerge Media Creators Appreciation Night. We're doing a little watch party. If you guys are in the Night Falls area, feel free to come hang out with us.
Catch a vibe.
We got the Packers taking on the Detroit Lions NFC North Division battle.
Squabble up.
A lot is on the line here. Lions are 3.5-point favorites in Detroit. Who we got? I got the Lions. Thank you.
Lions.
Give me the Packers.
Lions be clapping the Packers.
Division game. It's gonna be close.
It hasn't been recently.
Bro, they almost lost to the Bears.
Did you watch last time they played the Packers?
They
What
played
was
already?
that?
Yeah, they did play.
Well,
Well,
Malik Willis, though.
What week was that? Week
No,
3?
That was Sunday, November 3rd. They won 24-14.
That's recent.
Oh, that ain't that bad.
That's a
It ain't
month
that
ago.
bad, but it wasn't like a close game at all.
Give me the Packers.
Aiden,
though.
who you got? First and only spread the bread pick because you're underage, brother.
I got the Lions.
I feel good about that. Thank you.
What is that about?
I'm not trying to be different like Brother Brent.
Ooh.
I'm not. I'm just
I
Go Pack, go. That's all I'll say.
Brennan's on a heater, which is why I don't like why he's picking the Packers right now.
jeez.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna stick with the Lions though. Let's head to Sunday. Revenge game. You know how we feel about revenge games on this show. We got the Falcons. Kirk Cousins heading back to Skullland. Take on the Vikings, who are local. Are they one of the best low-key 10-2 teams of all time?
They're like one of the worst 10-2 teams of all time.
They're there.
Vikings are sitting at 5.5-point favorites. Now, if this was any other game, I'd be like, Vikings better team, sure.
It's at 1 o'clock.
Oh shit.
Strictly for the fact, revenge game Kirk coming in, especially the way he played last week, got to bounce back. I'm gonna take the Falcons plus 5.5 here. Vikings been in some tight games the past couple weeks.
I'm going to take the Vikings.
All right. I'm gonna say Vikings win, but Falcons cover the spread.
Bro, I mean,
Classic Vikings game.
Falcons think.
Falcons have been ass.
Listen, Falcons think. I don't feel good taking them.
They've been ass for a long time.
But the way Kirk played last week and coming into his old place, that's just how I'm feeling right now. I'm sick of going off the numbers. I'm going off gut right now. That's how I'm approach spread the bread the rest of the season. We're gonna see how it goes.
Okay.
Because if you want to go off of numbers, I'll tell you.
All right. Tell me.
Falcons are 2-4 against the spread the last 6 games.
Yeah, they've been getting clapped.
Last 6 games against Minnesota, they're 1-5 straight up. It ain't good. And Minnesota is 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games. And let me see, they don't really got numbers for against the spread, but
So all the trends point to Minnesota.
sure.
Minnesota.
Jaguars, AFC South division game, taking on the Titans.
Is Trev done for the year?
Oh, yeah, he's cooked.
If he's not, he should.
Mac Jones coming in. Who? I said Mac Jones. Titans, 3.5-point favorites. Mike Jones, you never fucking heard of him?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who you guys got?
Mm.
Titans, 3.5-point favorites. You guys jagging off? Brother Brent jagged off last week, paid off for him.
Titans are ass, bro.
I don't know.
This is a
I really don't
disgusting
know.
team.
Because I feel like the Jags will rally, but Titans just got smoked, and I don't know how they feel about that.
Jags are ass too.
I'm going to go Jags. Because if the Titans were the dogs, I would have taken the Titans.
What is it, 3.5?
Yeah,
3.5.
I'm gonna go Jags too.
I feel
Just-
like Jags going to rally for their sweet boy,
yeah,
Trevor Lawrence.
unfortunate.
Yeah, give me the Jags.
Okay.
Next up, Jets.
Oh, brother.
What's that?
Is Aaron Rodgers out for the year?
What's that about? Well, he's still playing.
Say the teams. I got a peek of it. Say the teams.
Jets taking on the Dolphins, where Dolphins are 6-point favorites.
6.
Jets, Dolphins, brother.
Where is it? In New York or in Miami?
It's in Miami.
Good thing.
Warm weather. I'll take the Dolphins. Thank you.
Dolphins?
Nothing's going right for the Jets.
No, it ain't. What is it, 6 though?
It's 6.
Yeah, give me the Jets. Dolphins are ass.
Both ass. Who's asser?
You gotta be asked by a whole 6 less points. That's a lot of points to be asked more by.
Sure.
Give me the Dolphins.
Okay.
Miami.
Next up, New Orleans Saints. Taking on the worst team in the NFL. in
They're
my
still a
opinion.
team, bro.
They're still hanging around. Coach Rizzler coaching them up. Yeah. They're in New York to take on the Giants, where the Saints are 5-point favorites.
Give me the Giants.
Did the Giants just lose to the Cowboys this week?
They about 7.
Yeah,
Kept it
give me-
close for a little bit.
Give me the Saints. I feel like the Saints just light the fuck up. But the other bad teams, they just light them up. They lose all the good teams, but against bad teams, the Saints go crazy. They
What
look
is
like-
Donnie's record with the Saints this year? I'm curious.
It's probably not good.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'd have to go and look at their schedule. and
All right,
probably tell
let
you.
me talk to you real quick.
Let me talk to you.
Let me
Take
look.
some Hill out for the year.
He's pretty good.
A leading rusher, probably.
Derek Carr still playing?
Probably.
Kamara?
Kamara, yeah.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling?
Sure.
He's been doing decent.
Has he?
He scores a touchdown every week.
I will take the Saints because fuck the New York Giants. Fuck the New York Giants.
They're
fuck
back.
the New York Giants. I don't feel good about it. I'll be honest.
Oh my.
You guys still good with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saints.
And how about this one, huh?
Yeah.
We're giving Bryce Young his props. Shout out Rod Wave. Panthers are 12.5-point dogs heading
Lot of
into
points.
Philadelphia.
Ooh,
Follow
Philly
that.
though. Philly though.
Has hit Adele Saunders. Hoagies.
Yeah, give me the Eagles. Although this is the perfect game for the Eagles to slip up and not pay attention, not try that hard, and lose.
That's what I'm saying. Real question. Who do the Eagles have the week after?
Yeah, if they're
pull that
just
up.
completely overlooking them,
Are they going to look ahead?
they probably will. They play the Commander. No, they play the Steelers.
Oh my God.
Give me the Panthers.
Yeah, let's go Panthers.
Just to cover the spread.
Let's go.
Yeah, you just throw the Panthers in between Steelers and Ravens. It's crazy.
Bro, because I'll be honest, I feel like almost every double-digit point spreads that I've chosen in favor of the favorites, I have not hit.
It's hard, bro. Those ones don't be hitting that much.
what I'm
Statistically, of all history says pick the team favored by or the underdog of 9+.
Yeah.
I can still see
Take
the
underdog.
Panthers losing by 10. Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
12.5. I don't know.
I can see them losing by 20. I can see
Oh,
them losing
easily.
by 3.
Yep.
Nothing in between.
No.
So next up, AFC North division battle.
Fuck.
While AFC North Hard Knocks premieres tonight, I can't wait to watch that. Browns heading to the Shire, baby. Take on the Steelers.
Brown Town.
Or the Steelers are 6.5 point favorites. Browns?
Nah, give me the Steelers.
Yeah, I got the Steelers too, getting their lick back from their last loss against the Browns.
Can't happen twice.
Can't happen twice.
Probably.
Just give it to Nas. He's out there, down there somewhere. Oh, you guys want to hear a perfect explanation of
They play them 2 out of 3 weeks.
Steelers' game plan? Yeah.
Like, what is that?
And put it on them for a second. Brother Brent, what do you
Steelers.
think? You're thinking long and hard about this.
That's a lot of points.
Fucking Jameis, though, man.
If he could throw 2 pick sixes to the Broncos, he could throw 6 pick sixes to the Steelers.
Fuck it. Give me the Steelers.
They beat the Jets by 22.
The Browns or the Steelers?
Steelers. I'm looking at games where they actually covered that many points.
Okay, well, if you're the Steelers, you got to start listening to this, man. Shout out the epitome of Yinzer.
That's your boy.
This is my guy right here. This is the game plan he had for Sunday again for the Steelers.
And throw to number 80 for 2 yards. What that?
Well, that's the second play.
They cannot do either one of them. If they do either one of them, they're done.
Of course.
But they need to add plays like the jet sweep. Well, let's add 1 jet sweep, not 10.
What do we have to do, Don? Establish the run.
Look, they got 19 in the slot like this, okay? And as he gets the ball and starts to run, like he looks like he's going to throw to number 80, run a couple steps and put it right in the belly of number 19, and he goes around the end. Well, they need to do imaginations. Or do something with pitch out to somebody where they throw the pass. They got to loosen it up.
Just loosen up.
Yeah, they got to loosen it up, okay?
He just leaves.
And use more imagination there.
Mhm.
And guess what happened, Donnie?
They started imagining.
They threw 19 the ball right to his chest. I think that was one of the first touchdowns. Shout out epitome of Yinzer. Got the playbook. Carrying the Steelers. Brother Brent, did you pick the Steelers or not?
Yeah, I'll put Steelers.
All right, next up,
I was trying to look up 19's numbers here.
Avon Austin.
That's epitome.
Pick him up and put him down. If you're not following him right now, he's the perfect watch when Steelers are playing primetime.
Hear me out. 2 catches, 29 yards, and a touchdown.
That's all you need.
That's all he needs.
Give it to Nas. It's always there.
No.
Donnie, you would love him. You got to give him a follow.
Imaginations.
The first video I seen of him, he was talking about Najee Harris. He said, just give it to Nas. Give it to Nas.
Hey, it gets cold. No, I should be cooking.
And
He
then he was
just throws slant. It's always there.
And that was the next one. He's explaining the slant play. He said, why aren't they throwing a fucking slant? It's always throw the slant. It's always there. And then he was talking about the player running after the slant. He said, pick him up and put him down, motherfucker. Throw the slant. It's always there.
That's still a ball.
Next up, Raiders taking on the Buccaneers, where the Buccaneers are 6.5 point favorites. Raiders fucking stink.
Yep.
Give me the Buccaneers. Unless
Same.
Aiden O'Connell showing up like Peyton Manning again.
Unlikely that can keep happening.
Yeah, give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I'll take the Buccaneers.
Shout out Bucky Irving. Huh? Seahawks taking on the Cardinals.
Fuck.
Again already.
Huh?
They just played now this past week, but the week before, right?
It was recent.
Yeah,
they just
Cardinals.
Played,
Let's
2
see.
weeks ago, the Seahawks beat them.
Cardinals are
10.
2.5 point favorites. They were 1 point favorites last time. And it seems like every time I pick the Cardinals, guess what? They don't cover. So I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Cardinals covered this week.
I didn't pick them.
Yeah, see, gotta believe.
Can't.
Anyways, yeah, go Seahawks.
Here's a chant. Ready? C.
Hawks.
C.
Hawks.
C.
Hawks.
You know that? What kind of fan are you?
I'll take Arizona.
Wow, off that chant. That's our chant.
Give us a little reason why.
They already lost.
Hey, Kyler Murray bounce back
You
game.
did this last time to Seahawks. They bit you in the ass.
Yeah, I did. I picked Arizona over the Seahawks last time, so I'm not gonna flip flop and then go over 2. So I'm gonna go 1-1 because they're gonna split.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but
Yeah.
nah.
How about this one? I'm a little confused about this line. Buffalo Bills, but potentially the MVP, Josh Allen, heading over to SoFi, take on the Rams.
Super Bowl matchup.
From Donny.
From Donny.
Mhm.
Bills, 4.5-point favorites. I think this is too low. I got the Bills.
I got
Sorry,
the Bills. Rams are good though.
All right.
No, they're good.
All right.
Here,
Say it again.
No, they are designed.
hear me out. Bills by 30.
Jeez, dog.
Holy fuck.
That just happened.
Right. They do it again.
They could do it again. It's not in a blizzard this time, but
That's all I gotta say.
Don't matter. How about this? The Bears taking on the 49ers, where the Niners are 4-point favorites.
Give me the Bears.
give me the Niners.
The Niners got to fucking do it at some point.
Do they?
No, bear down.
I just think the new interim coach or whatever,
Oh,
but he's gonna get ran circles around by Shanahan. Got to.
we just said that about the Saints earlier in the season. Interim head coach.
The Saints?
Yeah,
Yeah, who'd they play?
Yeah,
on
the
their-
Jets too.
Who'd they play their interim game though?
I can't remember.
They didn't play Shanahan, I bet.
It was probably the Chiefs.
I'm stick with the Niners. I'm stick with the Niners.
Okay.
Sunday Night Football. This is gonna be a good one. A lot at stake here for the AFC West. I think the Chargers are like 1 or 2 games out.
Three.
Chiefs are home favorites, 4-point favorites against the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Both up.
Hey.
Both up. That's 2. The Dogs.
To cover, at least to cover.
Did they already play?
Sir.
I think so.
Yeah, they did.
Earlier in
How'd
the
that
season.
one go? It was close, right?
Chiefs won. It was close.
17-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Chargers.
Both up.
Both up.
Although, what was good with the Atlanta game? Why would they only score 17 if they had 4 picks on Kirk Cousins?
It's a good question.
Yeah, let's not look too deep into
Monday
that.
Night Football. Everyone's gonna be tuning in this one. The Simpsons game. Yeah, you heard
That's
that
why
right.
that's
The
why they couldn't
Simpsons
flex
game.
it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly why they couldn't flex it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Bengals heading over to Jerry World, taking on the Cowboys.
Nice.
So start making some plans for Monday night. Bengals, 5.5-point favorites. We'll take the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
taking
Cowboys ain't that good.
Yeah. Smoking on them.
Yeah, this is one team where if you score more than 30, which they probably will, then you should win.
That's it. Good luck with your picks.
Although when they played the Giants,
Nah.
it was ass.
All right.
Prime time.
Well, with that said, we're getting close to the NFL playoffs, but we're getting even closer to fantasy football playoffs,
The
baby.
time is now.
Next week.
So with that said,
Clinch your spots this week.
let's talk to Donny about some fantasy football. Donny, give us some fantasy football playoff tips since you're the fantasy expert here.
Some playoff tips.
I'm listening. I'm about to pee my pants.
Every year, there's some guys in there that they sneak in and they'll start running the ball. They'll get some points for you. Like the one year, I can't remember his name, but Tim Hightower, I think, carried teams through the playoffs for the Saints running back. Like he was just a nobody free agent pickup at the end, carrying squads. So in
Here
the
we go.
playoffs, ride the hot hand. Don't start falling back on some guys that ain't been producing. No, Cortland Sutton's been cooking. Keep starting them. I don't care if you got to bench some guys that are ahead of him. Keep starting them.
They've been
What
on
else we
fire.
talking about? Yeah, Sutton's been cooking crazy. Bo
Yeah.
Nix, like, don't be afraid to start these guys. Pay attention to the weather. That's super important in the playoffs. I remember what was
Few
it?
teams.
2 years ago, the Browns played in like a hurricane. Nobody scored any points in that game. And there was real fantasy players in there.
Yeah.
There was like Amari Cooper played in that game. We had
Right.
Njoku,
Right.
Nick Chubb, and it was like
Didn't matter.
A terrible game. No one was scoring any fantasy points. So watch out for the weather. Try to hit the indoor games. Don't start players like Tua when he's outside in the cold. Pay attention to that. If you're streaming players, you got to look at I'm looking at some defenses to stream. I've been locking in on these guys, not these guys, but these defenses in particular for fantasy playoffs. Watch out for the Colts defense. Week 16 to 17. That's the fantasy conference finals conference finals, I would say. Semifinals. And then fantasy championships, they get to play Tennessee and then the Giants.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's a good defense to have on your roster.
Yeah.
Or another squad. Cardinals get you through the beginning of the playoffs.
Damn, I missed to talk about the Colts. You should save that for last.
Yeah. We got the Colts. Scoop the Colts defense. Keep them. Weeks in the playoffs, you get to play against Danny DeVito or Drew Lock. That's a pick six waiting to happen. Kenny Moore, more touchdowns, more money. Then we got Arizona. If you need someone for the first round of the playoffs, say you didn't get the bye, guess who they get to play? Drakeo May and the Patriots.
Drakeo.
They score a lot of points. They get let up a lot of points against defenses. And then the next week, guess who they get to play?
Who's that?
Panthers. Rod Wave Panthers, though, so temper expectations, but they can still pop off. Then they got to play the Rams, so sleep on that one a little bit. You're going to have to pick up the Colts defense for the championship where they play the Giants. That's what I got for you. Nas just cooking. Get these guys that are succeeding in the cold weather and run with them. Don't start people like Tua, Brock Purdy when they're in snowstorms. Don't start even guys that are pretty good at snowstorms. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Unless they're nasty. Then you got to start your studs. Rock with Cortland Sutton. That's my guy. Mark Andrews has been cooking. Don't sleep. Njoku, cooking. Like, start these dudes up. If you need to just pick up a flyer, you got a bunch of buys, you got someone hurt, just go sign a Brown. The Browns fantasy going crazy. They lose, but J-Mo get the fantasy points. He's a fantasy guy.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you, Donny.
Go win some championships. That's where the money's made.
That's right. All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all sticking through the technical difficulties at the beginning of the show, but hey, we made it through, y'all. Let's go. Made it through. Made it happen.
Power through.
If there's a will, there's a goddamn way. That's what we like to say around here.
Rod Wave.
We always keep the ball rolling. Shout out Rod Wave for getting Bryce Young rolling. And Rod Wave, give us a call. We can use some of that juju. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Get us through the holiday season, but here we are, man. We survived Black Friday. We survived Thanksgiving. I think we're all getting over our Thanksgiving
Your plate of
hangovers
rolls.
here.
Yeah.
What's up?
Your plate of Hawaiian rolls.
That's all you
I
had.
ended up getting them, bro.
You know what's funny? There was Hawaiian rolls at my Thanksgiving. I actually didn't have one.
Well, you fucked up, it sounds like.
And what they I picked one up, right? I was like, I'm gonna have one.
Like an apple. I picked it up.
Ripped it in half. Because they don't have no split or nothing. I just ripped it in half.
Yeah.
Pick up the knife. I'm like, yeah, put some butter on this thing.
Yeah, butter it up.
The butter was sealed. No one opened the butter yet.
So why did you open it?
He didn't feel like opening it.
Honestly, it's good without the butter, too.
Forget about it. So I just left it.
It's so good, you don't even need butter sometimes.
Can't believe it's not butter sometimes.
So what is it then?
Beats me.
Any final words, brother?
Those Lions Super Bowl. Good job, Tank.
Bills Rams.
Why you say good job for?
Isn't that who you picked?
Pick Chiefs.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy.
To beat the man, you got to beat the man.
Somebody gonna do it. There ain't never been a 3-peat. Ain't never gonna be a 3-peat.
Maybe not. That's what it's looking like. But nonetheless, what's looking like for this show? Still stinks, but it's still good. I feel like we had a decent show today.
Yeah, it stinks in a good way.
Stinks in a good way. So shout out Aiden on the ones and twos. We were able to sort through technical difficulties. Go Pack, go. Am I right? Even though you picked against them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Anthony. Hopefully you're able to come through and win that hockey game.
Better have a hat trick.
Coach is great.
He's the best.
Yeah. Team is buzzing.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Fired up. They skating around.
And we're just quoting Anthony from last week.
That's exactly what I heard him say.
So, again, if you're in the Niagara Falls area, stop by Thursday for Media Creators Appreciation Night here at Emerge. Going to do like a little open house. Get a chance to meet some of the podcasters here. Should be a good time. Stick around for Packers, Lions, watch party. And then make sure you follow us at Tank Talk _pod on all of our social platforms. Stay up to date with everything Tank Talk at www.tanktalkpodcast.com. We got a lot in the works here. Playoffs approaching.
Playoffs.
We got a holiday giveaway coming up. Put the order in. Not going to announce what it is yet, but I listened into you guys' polls. And I will say I did one thing against another. It was 50-50, so we just got both. That's just the way it goes.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. So stay tuned for that. Any last words before we get out of here? I know Brother Brent said Bills, Lions, Super Bowl. Donnie, you got anything? You got any motivation? I feel like we haven't been motivated in a while.
Do I have any motivation?
Yeah.
This is the week right here. Some of y'all squads sitting at that 7 seed, 6 seed, 8 seed.
Mm-hmm. Like me.
Like
You got to
me.
lock in. Maybe you fumbled a couple weeks in a row.
Yeah,
Lose
sure.
by 10, lose by 5.
Sure did.
You're squandering your playoff hopes. Lock in. Go get on the Fantasy Pros website. Go crazy. Go Google something.
Caleb
Go
Williams, you
look
gotta
at
go
the
crazy.
numbers. If he's on your team, if he's against you, hope he crashes and burns.
Hey.
Hope you shite the bed.
This is where championships are won and lost.
Yeah.
Step up this week.
That said, we'll see y'all next week.
Farewell. I saw a Liam Neeson movie with